Okay, and we are go. Sorry about the very slightly late start today. I was waiting for my, for Avac to do some uploading. But we were only 4 minutes late, so that's not too bad. And also, sorry for any of you that got a bit confused about the stream possibly being niche, because I was playing about with the auto reminder setting things, which I'll try and use from now on. And basically it still had niche in it, and it was actually Epic Tavern we are playing today. So welcome everybody to Epic Tavern. Now this is a game by, now let's see who it's by, Hyperkinetic Studios, and it is published by Epic Tavern Holdings. There we go. And it's all about being in a pub, and the pub, well, we run a pub, and the pub is full of adventurers, and we have to send them on little missions. So I think we should start a new game. I've been playing a little test one on the ye olde snickering trout, but I think we can choose an empty slot. Additional ones coming soon. Oh, bye-bye snickering trout then. New game, we need a new game. Welcome to Badia Christopherson. I hope I said that right. Right, so we need a tavern name. So we could have the Slime and the Arbalest. In fact, does anyone in the comments have any ideas for a tavern name? Go on, I want to hear it. Hi Zangiri! Waving to Zangiri because he waved to me. The ye olde jovial toad. The Stumble Inn. I like that. The Spider's Web. Ooh, the Shadow Dragon Inn. Oh, too many good ones. The ye olde Keg and Flail Inn. I think the Spider's Web. I think that goes quite well with my whole spidery theme on this. It's also a little bit Halloween-y because it's Halloween month. Yay! So let's create a new profile with the Spider's Web. I would also like to say a big thank you to my first 2 sponsors on the channel. The first one was Isildur, who has sponsored me, and also Stonewaves. Long ago, the land of Beor was nearly annihilated by a horde of Netherkin invading through the Flaming Gate. Villages were trampled to dust and Beor burned. I hope this isn't blasting your ears. After a grueling war, the Netherkin were defeated and the Flaming Gate was sealed. For 1,400 years, the seal held. 1414 AN. After Nether? Yeah, probably after Nether. Huh? So here's our pub. Anyway, I was in the middle of saying when that loud, super loud music came on, thank you very much to also Stonewaves, who has been my second sponsor. So those guys now have little tiny spidery badges next to their names for being sponsors, which is lovely. Now I have 2 sponsors. Apparently, I think that is enough to get a custom emote. So we're going to have to think about what we want for that. I was saying I'll probably be something to do with chocolate. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and we'll try and get some emotes in the chat. But yeah, I didn't think I was going to get any sponsors, so I didn't prepare anything. It's kind of like when you accidentally win an award or something and you don't write a speech. Oh dear, never mind. So anyway, Merrick the Ravager is speaking to us. They are a level 11 necromancer. So one last toast to the Ravager 4. I'm guessing these guys are the Ravager 4. I'll say okay. You know I hate that name, Merrick. You and Lacacia are the only Ravagers. It makes us sound like we're all. Huh? I didn't pick it, Blaze. People just started calling us that. Is that how you remember it? You've spent the better part of a year trying to get that name to stick. Bottoms up, kids. If Ignatius is to be believed, the Flaming Gate won't hold much longer. Of all your half-assed plans, this may be the worst. Huh? You have a better idea? Can't say that I do, but that doesn't make yours any less awful. Huh? Merrick says, take Thorgrin and ready the horses. Lacacia and I will be out momentarily. Huh? You have the letter? Right here. We're abandoning our child, Merrick. Huh? We're doing what has to be done. Besides, we've survived worse than this. Okay, not really. But if you die first, I'll raise you as a banshee or something.
Hmm?
A banshee? At least make me a vampire. I would look amazing with fangs.
Huh?
Deal. Are you ready, my dear?
Hmm?
No, but that's not apt to change. Let's go. Right, so anyway, can everybody hear me okay after we've done all of that little intro sequence now? And hello, Avak, as well.
Hmm?
Okay, so I have a new quest. Yeah, people seem to be... I haven't really changed my settings from the last time I streamed, so I was hoping that that would mean that it would be okay. So that's good. Thank you for telling me that I sound good. I love hearing that. Okay, so for the first time in 1400 years, the Flaming Gate has been breached and a horde of Netherkin are pouring into the realm. Fight your way to the Nethercap Mountains and use the artifact provided by Ignatius Mordred to seal the gate before the world is lost. Ooh. Difficulty 65. That looks high. We can view it on the map, or we can just go okay. Let's just go okay. Let's just get in there. Let's just do these. Do this thing. Hello, Soulweave. I haven't seen you in ages. Nice to know that you were still hanging around. So, oh yeah, we've read all that. Flaming Gate. One-way trip. So it looks to me like I have to click on these adventurers and get them to join the party. So let's just click on all of them. It looks like we've got 4 slots for them to do their thing. Party power 99. Quest is 65. It doesn't look like I can do much more though. Do we have any equipment? No. Expansions? No. I think we just have to go forth. So let's see. Let's see what this is all about. So this is combat. Hello, Glodran, sorry. I can't say names today. With one final look at their long-time haunt, the Ravager Force step out into the streets where screams of terror echo all around. This is pretty serious stuff. This is probably the... You know when they give you like a little tutorial that's like really super high level? And then you go back to like being a little plebeian that just can't do anything. It's like level 1. I think that's what it's doing here, because it started off with level 11 characters. So, yeah. Oh, Nevin! It's 4 AM! Oh! Well, come back and catch the VOD when you wake up, and then hopefully, maybe by the time you wake up, Avak might be streaming, so, because he's going to stream probably an hour or so after I finish. Ah, you're from New Zealand. My sister's in New Zealand. Go New Zealand. She's gone to have a trip there for like 2 years. Adventure of a lifetime, I would say. Right, let's continue, shall we? So, we get to just read out all the things that sort of happen. So, Lacacia scans the scene outside the tavern where packs of Netherkin, their skin the colour of ash, wreak havoc in all directions. We'll help who we can on the way, but reaching the gate is our priority, she says. So long as that's open, battles out here mean nothing. Mount up. We ride for the Nethercaps. With one final look at their long-time haunt, the Ravager Force step out into the streets, where screams of terror echo all around. So yeah, they're saving the world. Saving the world. Continue. So that's them all walking along. Bless them. Okay, so we have some combat now. The Royal Cavalry, with Bengar Skullsplitter at the helm, charge towards a nightmarish throng of Netherkin. Now, he yells, and the cavalry breaks into 2 columns around the horde, hacking down creatures as they pass. The heroes rush to reinforce them. So I have to roll. Oh, this is where it all starts to go wrong, isn't it? Ah, we got a successful roll. So... with a sweep of his axe, Bengar splits a leaping wolf-like Netherkin in 2, but is knocked off his horse by the impact. The heroes fight their way to his side and together decimate the group of otherworldly invaders. My thanks, heroes, Bengar says, grunting as he slings his wounded leg over his saddle and leads his troops away. Character Bengar Skullsplitter unlocked. Yeah, we got a new character. Awesome. Okay, walking, walking, walking. So every second we spend out here fighting, more of those things are pouring out of the gate, Lacacia says. Keep moving. Okay, roars of battle echo from ahead, and the heroes spot a dozen elite Raven guards making a heroic defensive stand in an alley to buy time for the school's evacuation. Dead Netherkin are piled waist high at the alley entranceway, but they continue rushing forward relentlessly. Ooh. So I have to roll, so I'm really hoping, like, if I roll badly that something bad doesn't happen to the school, because that would be pretty awful. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, we were successful. Only just. Party 65 versus event 65. Poor performance off 3 of them. So if Blaze hadn't had a good performance, that would have been quite bad. We got 107 gold pieces for it as well. So 65 versus 65, success. Merrick reanimates the pile of stacked Netherkin corpses and commands them to attack their brethren. The Raven Guard are able to regroup and surge to victory in what bards will call the Battle of Meat Grinder Alley. Character Marley Nightfall unlocked. We're doing well. So we're walking, 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 walking. So, dear gods, how many of these things are there? Thorgrim grunts, trampling a small Netherkin with his pony. Lacacia takes a quick look around. All of them, I think. Are we near the gate yet? A giant Netherkin... Oh. No, we haven't read this one. A giant Netherkin is wreaking havoc in Merchant Row this time, hurling entire carts around while smaller nether creatures pounce on the fleeing vendors. Lacacia throws a quick look at Merrick, who sighs. Be quick, take out the big one, and I'll use him to kill the rest. Let's hope that works. No, we failed. Blaze and Thorgrim land simultaneous blows to the Netherkin's giant knees, destroying both and sending it crashing to the ground. Once killed, Merrick raises it, but the crippled creature is too slow moving to be of much help. Merchant Row is destroyed. Special quest unlocked. Okay, we got a special quest. That sounds good, right? Blaze, let's go, Merrick yells as the assassin cuts down a pair of Netherkin that pursue a young child. Blaze leaps back in her saddle and rushes to catch up. Are we nearly... Oh, here's the gate. The gate's coming up, guys. Hello, Caitlena. Welcome to the stream and thank you for coming. Okay, so a trio of elven archers protecting a young girl yell out for help, cornered by a grotesquely muscled Netherkin standing nearby. Sorry, nearly 10 feet tall. Lieutenant Lightsmane shakes his head and leads his crew of human guards towards the city proper. We have our own to protect. Okay, so let's see how we do on this one. Blaze kicks her horse into a gallop and leaps onto the giant Netherkin's back, stabbing knives into both sides of its neck. The assassin springs off the dying monstrosity, landing perfectly in her saddle and riding away, leaving a stunned trio of archers in her wake. And we have unlocked Elven True Shot Bow. Oh, Vaughn Truelove, thank you very, very, very much for the sponsorship there. Again, I was not expecting people to sponsor me today, so having 3 is pretty amazing. Okay, so they're still pouring out of the tunnels, Blaze says, looking down at the entrance to the Nethercap cave system from a rocky overhang. But I know another way. Watch your step. It's a bit, tricky. Okay. So we've got to climb up the mountain. Oh, there was a trap. No. You cannot be serious, Thorgrim says, looking at the narrow ledge with an 80-foot drop to the rocks below. I'd be walking the other way. Blaze chuckles. Trust me. When have I ever steered you wrong? That was rhetorical, she says, raising a finger to ward off the dwarf's long string of examples. Let's roll. Do we... Oh, we failed! No! So Blaze casually skips across the narrow ledge, followed by Merrick and Lacacia. Thorgrim gulps nervously and starts across. His protruding belly makes it impossible to stay flush against the wall, and he loses balance. Only Lacacia's lightning reflexes save him before he topples into the ravine. Wow. So it wasn't too bad a failure. He didn't actually fall into the ravine and die, so that's good. Yeah, I know. I only just failed the 2 times I failed. I've had a couple of successes, though. I think it's fairly well balanced, to be honest. Okay, this is just a travelling one. So outside the back entrance to the Nethercap cave system, Merrick addresses his companions. You've done enough by getting me here. If you want to leave now, I swear I will not hold it against you. Blaze chuckles. And let you get all the glory? Sorry, old man. We're in this together. So off they go. So the Ravager 4 step through the cave entrance and immediately spot its guardian, a nightmarish spider-like netherkin, scuttling towards them on 8 human arms. Wow. That's what I need. That's what I need for my channel art. A spider with 8 human arms. The heroes ready their weapons and fan out around it. Okay. So, we got a really good success on that. Don't destroy the head. I want this one, Merrick says to Lacacia. She nods, takes a slow breath and lets an arrow fly, killing the nightmarish creature instantly with a hit to the throat. With a wave of his hand, the necromancer reanimates the monstrosity and orders it to guard the tunnel behind them. That's not bad going. So we now have a massive spider under our control. Mind. With a bone-chilling howl, a large pack of mutant wolves enters from a side tunnel and takes up the chase. A long, straight passageway opens into a large chamber ahead. The heroes make a run for it. So see what we roll there. So we succeeded. Very nice. We got another 107. We're getting loads of gold. It's cool. Stay left, Blaze yells as they run. Lots of bad news to the right. The heroes safely avoid the traps, but the hounds aren't so fortunate. So there were traps in front of them. So if I'd have failed that, they would have got hurt by the traps, I guess. A gargantuan 2-headed netherkin stands guard at an arched doorway on the far side of the chamber. A bright blue light flickers over the passage walls behind him. The flaming gate lies beyond, Thorgrim says, with a steely determination. I'm liking this story. Oh, it failed! No! And that was a really bad failure. Oh my goodness. So, the giant hurls a boulder, clipping Merrick and sending him flying into the corner. Lacacia snarls and unleashes a savage series of arrow strikes, burying one in each of the giant's 4 eyes. She rushes to her husband's side and finds him battered, but still able to fight. It's kind of lucky that the failures aren't... I'm guessing that the failures aren't bad in this because it's still the tutorial. Last chance, Merrick says to his companions. I don't expect to come back from this. Blaze shakes her head. Too risky. He's going to trigger that artifact if you suddenly drop dead of old age. The heroes embrace briefly, then step through the archway. Beyond the archway, the adventurers see an enormous gate rippling with nether energy. This one, I guess. Before it stands the form of a young girl, bathed in crackling blue flames. Lacacia laces up the unruined boots they received from the artifact collector, Ignatius Mordred. I hope these things work, she says. Impressive, the young girl speaks directly into their minds, while idly playing with a ball of crackling blue energy. Join me, and I'll let you live. Lacacia shakes her head and taps the heels of her boots together, emitting a low hum. Appreciate the invite, kid, but we had something else in mind. Okay, so we failed again. No! The child gestures and a rippling wave of blue energy envelops Merrick, seeping into him. The necromancer? What's a necromancer? The necromancer collapses to the ground, sobbing. Lacacia steps in front of him and slams one of her boots of quaking to the ground. A massive earthquake brings the mountain down on top of them. That sucks. So, the Ravager 4 called the mountain down upon Alicia and her Netherkin horde, ending the Battle of Mountain Fall and once again sealing the flaming gate. Lacacia and Merrick Ravager, Thorgrim, Bloodborne and Blaze Evershadow may the bards sing of their heroism unto eternity. Blah, blah, blah. Too much reading in this. My tongue's getting twisted. Haha, Avek's still lurking. Lurking. Told you, I can't speak. I'm gonna have some water. Alright, like, if I have some water, maybe my my actual voice where I can talk words will come back. What do we think? Maybe. Probably not, though. So we made 847 gold. And I can choose whether to give that to the party or the tavern, but I'm kind of thinking that they probably don't have too much use for money now. So I'm going to give it all to the tavern. Okay, so this is just a recap of the all of the... Oh, I see. It tells me if I had an epic moment. It tells me of my failure on the mountain. But that's pretty much it. It's just a little recap of everything, and it lets me divvy the gold out. $14:24 AM. So this is what, 10 years later now? A new tavern opens its doors today. This is the story of the spider's web. Monday, week 1. Oh, it has to start on a Monday, doesn't it? Mondays suck. Anyone else think Mondays suck? So, it can expand and improve the rundown tavern your parents left you. Protect the realms of Beor by cultivating great heroes. I'm guessing we're going to start with level 1 heroes, though. So, the patron has info on a potentially lucrative quest. Click on him to find out more. So this is definitely, yeah, definitely where we go back to level 1, isn't it? Probably just click on OK so I can actually click on him. Huh? So we are going to speak to Cranston Grimm. Yes, thank you, Isildur, for the suggestion of the tavern name. I think it's a very good name. I caught some gossip last night. Tell me more. Ah, too much stuff coming up at once. 1 box at once, not 2. Okay, might as well get in a bit of target practice before heading out on the more dangerous quests. Kill the rats the old-fashioned way with an excessive display of violence. Okay, so we've taken a quest for rats. Might as well get in a bit of target practice before heading out on more dangerous quests. Kill the rats. Oh, okay, that's just the same. Fine. Difficulty 10. So I guess I need to find some guys to go on this quest for me. Okay, so anything else? Now I have a quest. Click on this heroic looking fellow and get to know him. Huh? Like, hello, would you like a job? Looking for a business partner. I don't have any money or experience, but I know a lot about booze. Well, I'll welcome you. You know the song Grunson and the Goblin Wench? Yeah, I'm Grunson. Long story. I don't know the song. You gonna sing it for me? No. Kate Leonard says, cultivating great heroes makes me think you're farming them and pulling them out of the ground like mandrakes. I'd be worried if you're pulling mandrakes out of the ground. They can be quite bad for your hearing, I've heard. Let's hire him. Gwenson Wolfspawn, level 1 barbarian, has been added to our roster. We'll talk about something else maybe later. So at the moment I can just say goodbye to him. One's a hero, two's a party. Click on this adventurer to see what she's all about. It's a goblin! Okay, so we will welcome Murgle Flametongue to the tavern. I'm Murgle, the best damn fire mage in all this room, probably. I think you're the only fire mage in all this room. So I'll agree with you. If you need someone incinerated, that's kind of my speciality. Nice to know. So we've got our first quest and a full roster. Apparently we're only allowed 2 people so far. A barbarian and a mage are not too bad. You know, nice balanced party, I suppose. And those rats aren't going to kill themselves. So it's the old rat in the sewer quest, isn't it? Probably not in the sewer, it's in the basement, but you know what I mean. So we'll view the map. And just like we did before, we'll get Grunson and Murgle to join the party. So we have a party power of 18 and the quest is a power of 10, so that's not so bad. And again, it doesn't look like I can do much at the moment with them. I guess we make them better in the tavern. And then we send them out to fight. It looks like there's companion slots. There's other adventurers we can add. There's a lot of things that it looks like they're adding to the game. So I think as it gets developed more, there'll be a lot more things unlocking, which is fantastic. So let's go, shall we? Kill some rats. Flame Tongue is a magnificent name for a fire mage. I agree with Thistledown there, definitely. Okay, so we're going to clear out some rats from the cellar. Kinda exciting to engage in something so stereotypical, Grunson says, rubbing his hands together. Yeah. At least they acknowledge that it's stereotypical. Let's go. So an angry chittering greets the intruders as the pack of rats rushes to attack. I failed! I failed against the rats! Come on! Come on, we've got to do better than this. No one saw that, right? Says Murgle as she retreats from the snarling horde of rats. Gee, and I didn't get any gold. We've got to do better than this, guys. Come on. See, we went the whole trip without anything horrible happening, Grunson says, and is promptly kicked in the head by a horse. When he eventually awakens, the barbarian has no memory of the incident. He's lucky he woke up. That can be nasty. Failure. How embarrassing. The rats proved too great a challenge. Lick those wounds and try again. Oh no. Okay, you could keep some of your money this time, and I'll see whether that does anything to them, whether that allows them to buy things to help themselves. Grunson Wolfspawn is heavily wounded as well, so we need to sort him out. Let's go back to the tavern. Okay. So we failed to kill the rats because we suck. So we've got 676 gold in the coffers. We've got 10 RP at the moment. We don't have any rivals, which is great. Income there, expenses there. So we earned 40. We gave the guys 17 gold out of the loot. Oh, sorry, we took 17 gold out of the loot. Resupply of goods. Repairs and maintenance took 40. Provisions for new quests was 30. We ended up making a loss of 132. Go us! Good job we got some money there. Okay, so that was really bad. Really bad. I don't know what we have to do, whether Grunson, these are all new patrons. Whether we have to do something about Grunson, because he was really badly hurt. Have a look at the roster. Oh, they've got levels. Ooh. Hey Chris Bamford, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Right, so let's level up. Can we level up Murgle? Level up? Level up? How do we do it? How do we level them up? Am I not allowed to do it yet or something? Okay, I'll go and speak to those other people outside, but I know you guys have a level, okay? Maybe it's a bit too early. Maybe it's keeping me on rails a bit. Talkity talk chats. Do I still have to hire you? Okay. If you need someone incinerated, that's my speciality. Okay. I thought I already did hire them. Is this using my AP? No, it's not. Okay, well, we'll just say goodbye. I guess they're already hired. I probably need to hire a few more. So it looks like the party has already started. I've got a bit of catching up to do. So who are you? Let's welcome you. Miss Dennis Bonybane? That looks like maybe a barbarian. Weapon Master. Ooh. Do you have a menu or something? How does this all work? Oh, I'm Miss Dennis. Nice to meet you. The roster is full at the moment. So I'll just say goodbye. But at least I know who these people all are. Blaze Evershadow. Isn't that the person that died like ages ago? Maybe they're just named after them. Let's see who can make the most annoying noise. I'll go first. I hope that was sufficiently annoying. Okay. The spider's web, eh? Interesting name. I'm Blaze. Yes, I am very well, Chris Bamford. Except for my ear is still swollen up. But it is less painful now. So I'm hoping that it'll go down soon. I'm able to put 2 ears back in, so that's why I'm streaming. Right, and while I was chatting to you guys, I wanted just to mention something. We have to go and sleep, you're tired. We can sleep in this game? Or are you talking to someone in the chat? I'm not sure. We'll see. But I did want to chat about something. There is a Let's Player named Scrapman, and I don't know if any of you guys are subscribed to his channel. If you are, and you're not on his Twitter or anything like that, just to let you know, his channel got deleted yesterday. And it was by a phishing scam. So someone phished his email and he basically ended up losing his channel over it. It was a 90,000 sub channel. So if any of you are expecting to go there and you're not seeing notifications from him or anything like that, then that's what's happened. I think he's just trying to get the word out to people so that they can come back. If he'll try and get the channel back, and obviously if that fails, he'll need to start from scratch again. So just wanted to let you guys know, maybe do him a favour. I don't know if anyone even watching the VOD might see this. So I know there's bigger YouTubers out there that could probably say about that, but I thought I would say it too, just in case, even if one person sees it that doesn't see it elsewhere. Okay, so what are we doing here?
Oh.
Well, look who it is. Catrice Grumbleborn. I like that name. I hear your chef is to die for. I'm Catrice and I'd love to check out your menu. Okay, that's fine. So we've talked to all these guys. So we've got 4 patrons in the tavern. We've got 25 reputation. I don't know what all of this is. Oh, we could buy some mead and stuff like that. Ooh. Maybe I should buy mead. I don't know. Would people want mead? I was thinking about the other day. No, they weren't giant rats. Just regular old rats. Still, whooped us. We can reminisce over a drink. Okay. I have something to say. Despite what that nosy do-gooder Catrice would have you believe, I'm perfectly respectable by mage standards. Anything else? Good to see you. So I can offer her a drink or a meal. I'm going to offer her a meal. So what's on the menu? Porridge, stale bread and chicken wings. Maybe chicken wings. Oh, she has an affinity for porridge. Because 20 million orphans can't be wrong. Foxy Love Forever, it's only just happened to Scrapman, so he doesn't know whether he's getting his channel back yet, or whether it's going to be restored. So he probably wouldn't make a new channel until he knows whether he can get the old one back. But probably the best thing to do if you're interested in following the progress of that is to just have a little look at his Twitter every so often. Or if you're on Twitter, follow it. That way you'll be able to get news about what's going on with it, the situation. Okay, so anyway, the 20 million orphans cannot be wrong. So, seems to have an affinity for porridge, so we'll do some porridge. Serve the selected menu item. It's always dives like this that have the best food. No offence. You call my place a dive? How dare you? Goodbye. Oh no, so we've got 16 out of 20 personal story. Oh, that's pretty cool. Getting some personal stories from people. I'm liking that. So we still got like quite a lot that we can do. Oh, people are wanting food now. Okay, and there's a new patron here. Norman Wallace. A bit noisy in here tonight. Is it always like this? Yes. It's always full of people and happy people and drunk people. Well, this place is slightly less awful than I had imagined by the name. are you dissing Isildur's name, Norman Wallace? You are not in my good books. Anything else? I would like a glass of house wine. Well, if you're going to pay for it, then fine. Thank you so much. I feel so lucky to have found this. Okay. This guy wants some beer, I think. Could I trouble you for a cup of soda water, please? Soda water? Really? Wow, this stuff blows me away. I'll have to order this all the time. You want some food? Bowl of porridge. And also a bowl of porridge. It's amazing. I don't know why I've never tried this. You've never tried porridge in your life. Wow. It's pretty interesting. Let's have a look at my roster again. I don't know why I can't get the leveling up to work though. Am I doing something wrong here? So you've got the weapons. Alright, the elven true shot bow. Equip that. Did we pick up any armor or any items? No, we didn't. Just that one item. The guy who doesn't like the name is an arachnophobe. Or maybe. Sometimes, I think with YouTube streaming, sometimes you get a little blip in it. And for just a few seconds, you have to sort of wait for the stream to come back online and maybe give it a little refresh. Just seems to be a bit of a possible teething issue from YouTube's end. So if you're having any trouble like that, then please just bear with it, give it a few seconds, give it a couple of refreshes, and it usually sorts itself out. Right, so back to the character sheet. Can we get onto Grunson's character sheet? Yes, we can. Oh, here's my level. Right, I've got it. It's working now. I don't know what I was doing. So, he can be better at swords and axes, or he can be better at thrown weapons, or he can be better at knowing about orc customs. Wow. I'm going to give him a point in swords and axes, a point in orc customs. Oh, there's more, there's more. Sense danger, toughness and endurance. Well, they would be good. Mountaineering, pathfinding. Also when he's going up mountains and stuff. Toughness and endurance I think would be good for now. I definitely think sense danger sounds like a good one. Okay, so how about we go to Murgle's page and we'll level her up as well. So I think she needs to be really good at shooting fireballs. Oh, she's got loads of... Ah, see, her combat goes up. Right. Bows and crossbows. Well, she's been given a bow, so that would be kind of useful to maybe have an extra point in. That went up to 7. That's crazy. And she can do interrogation, disarm traps, pyrotechnics, sense magic, and break illusion. Ooh, I'm going to give her an extra trap disarm point. And maybe sense magic and break illusion point. And we'll see how we do with that. So they're both level 2 now, which is great. I don't know if I have to do anything about the fact that Morgul is hurt at the moment, though. I don't know whether he just gets better when he goes back to the pub, so we'll have to see about that. Oh no, I don't want to dismiss them. No, I just want to get out of here. Right. I think we should go on our next quest. Do we have a quest? We must have a quest. Surely we have a quest. Oh yeah, we've got to redo Stomp, but now they're going to be much better because they have leveled up and they're much better at everything. So let's do that. Let's go forth. And also we have a weapon, which we didn't have before. So we're going to clear out these rats. An angry chittering greets the intruders again. Yeah, I've been streaming for like 45 minutes and we haven't even done the first starter quest. Oops. So we succeeded! Yay! Our heroes are able to defeat a small pack of rodents in battle, which is literally the least that could be expected. Had to take 2 tries. And then he gets kicked in the head by a horse again, which happened last time. But we got a victory. So we got 150 gold's worth of loot, which is much better this time. I'm still happy to leave it 50-50. If they want to have gold, then maybe we'll find a merchant or something later and they can buy nice things. Grunson is currently lightly wounded, so he's getting better. No, he gained heavily wounded. I don't know if I can't heal him. That's the problem. I don't know about that then. I don't really know how to tell how he's doing health-wise. I will find out, I'm sure. So now we have 833 in the tavern coffers, which is a lot better. We actually made some profit this time. Woohoo! So, there's a new Patreon. He's massive. Wow. And another new patron there. Got Grunson sitting there. But his friend has gone somewhere else. But anyway, let's have a look at this patron. I haven't been in here since it reopened. I used to like the old place. Just reading the chat there, maybe needing to take him off the team or maybe need to talk to him and offer him food. I will try both of those things. Thank you guys. A new tavern, how excited. I'm an assassin and my name is Dugarim. Very well. I'd like to talk about one of my recent adventures. I'll listen to your adventure. I know a guy who used to say you never forget your kills. I can tell you, that is the voice of inexperience. Oh dear. We'll reminisce over a drink. Oh, I gained a roster slot so we can take 4 people now and my income has increased by plus 40 gold pieces. Yes. I will listen for 1 AP. Before you get any ideas, all hits have to go through the guild. We can't have people running around committing murder all willy-nilly. Okay. The Battle of Mountain Fall was a false flag incident. Wake up, sheeple. Okay. I think an assassin might be good. If we've got a mage and a sort of barbarian fighter, might be good. Dugarim, assassin, stab first, ask questions never. I like that.
Huh?
No, I don't want to speak about... Oh, okay, you can talk about your adventure. After killing those rats, I feel ready to take on the world, or at least an incrementally larger groups of rats. Very well. Do you want a drink? Up for some conversation? You've undoubtedly heard of the Wolfspawn clan. No? How soon people forget. I was 6 years old, barely 4 years into my weapon training, when it happened. They started 2. That's crazy. The Wolfspawn clan was scrapping with the Mafalda Marrowsucker and her orcish crew in the Badlands. Was that... Am I missing something there? Like, because... Maybe we just get bits of... Oh, here we are. It carries on. We had just captured a Marrowsucker outpost and victory was in sight when we were betrayed from within. My uncle Bearfang betrayed our clan, killing my father and leading us into a Marrowsucker ambush. The adults were slaughtered and children taken as slaves. I can view his details in the roster. See, at the moment... See anything else. I dropped my coin pouch and here, nobody move. I'll offer him a meal. I'll offer him chicken wings and we'll see. Keep it coming. I used to hang out at a bar in Millston, but I get a bad feeling about that village lately. Can't shake it. Rumours are coming soon as well. That's going to be great. I loved... Do you know what? I used to play Neverwinter Nights a lot. And I loved, like, getting rumours and stuff in there. It was really cool. I can't remember whether that was in the base game or in one of the mods, but I used to love going into taverns in there. This just reminds me of it. Okay, I think I'm going to say goodbye to you now. Because I need to speak to this new person. Rabina Poole. You'll thank me when you hear this. Tell me more. The house wine is running a bit low. Feldspar Square has an infamous and remarkably cheap wine shop, probably because no one can ever find it. The shop springs up out of nowhere every day and never in the same spot. Luckily, a patron thinks he knows where it'll be today. Okay. Anything else? Stop dropping your coin pouches. What is it with you lot? Honestly. Maybe we can find some decent wine while we're on this quest. Why, most certainly. Okay, there's a new patron over here I want to speak to as well, because we've still got action points left. Not the classiest joint I've ever visited, but you can't beat the prices. You could have named your tavern anything, and you picked the spider's web. Alrighty. They're so mean about my name. Good grief. How about you hook me up with a cup of soda water? Soda water. Wow, this stuff blows me away. I'll have to order this all the time. It's good because you start to learn what their preferences are, more different things you sort of offer them. So they want some soda water. I like it. I'll have to have a little more to see what I really think though. Yeah. I love that you have to unlock bits of their story. I think that's really cute. A really, really, really nice idea. Okay, shall we go on this quest then? So, come back with my wine, level 1. So we've got Grunson at level 2, Murgle at level 2, and Duggarum at level 1. Debuffs. Oh, why is that off the screen? I can't read it. How am I supposed to read that? That's probably saying that I'm hurt. I wish I knew if there was anything I could do about that. Having a look. Oh, here comes Tilly. Anyone who doesn't know, Tilly is my cat. And I think she's hungry. Go and see Avak, he'll give you food. Okay, well, I'm still gonna make him join the party, I think. Because he's level 2. Can't see his hit points, though. I'll just get them all to join the party because we don't actually have enough people in the party at the moment. When it comes to the point that we've got, this is a quest level 10 and I'm using like a party power of 41 for it. But when we have 4 adventurers, I'll maybe start leaving Grunson away. Give him a rest. So let's go forth, shall we? Okay, so I have this strange feeling of dread, Murgle says. I haven't felt this since the day my last adventuring party all died. It's probably nothing. Oh dear. The party happens to pass by a graveyard while a burial is taking place. They stand in silence as the body is buried and move on soon after. Continue. Murgle brought Buckleberry Pie along for the journey. Grunson states that Appleberry is better. Oh, they're already starting to have arguments. There was a bed icon on one dude in the tavern. Maybe. Ah, we failed. See, it's -1 effort. Party needs 10 effort to succeed. The argument ends when Morgul smashes the pie in Grunson's face. Oh dear. We received 17 gold pieces for it, so I see that as a win. The party stops in Millstone to pull out Grunson's map. The patron marked a few potential locations where Feldspar Square may be setting up the shop today. This will take advantage of my clever exploration skills, says Grunson. Yay, success! Grunson points to the mark near Gornflesh Cleaver's butcher shop. Sure enough, Feldspar Square has magically appeared at the end of the street. They head in to pick up the wine shipment. There we are. The party passes a marsh where the dead whisper secrets. Ooh. The party returns to the tavern. The epic moment was where they pulled out the map. I epically pulled out my map. Okay. So they're all tired now. And Gwenson Wolfspawn is currently moderately wounded. So that's good. That's better than heavily. And they get to keep a bit of money. And we get to keep a bit of money. And it's all good. Let's go back to the tavern. So we do seem to be slowly making money, which is good. So it does seem to be going in an upwards direction. We have 141 reputation, which is great. Yeah. Oh, wow. Tavern's full of people. Full of people. This is great. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I'm guessing this guy seems to have lots of really interesting things going on above his head. So we'll see who he is. So, Brugar Mudboo. What a name. Brugar Mudboo. I heard a rumour from a fisherman. Tell me more. So the food vendor across the street scared a rat into his cooking fire and roasted the poor thing alive. Perhaps out of insanity or desperation, he gave it a nibble. Turns out, rat doesn't taste half bad. Flyers circulate, claiming, bring your own rat, get the first grilled free. Okay. The tavern seems more crowded than usual. It does, it's getting there. The pages of my diary are blank and it's time to fix that. Level 1 performer. Maybe later. Goodbye. Okay, so who's this? Ulrug Bonerents. This place could use a bouncer and I'll work for beer. No? Okay. I've heard about the spider's web, but this is my first time in. I am Ulrug. Okay, well... maybe later for you as well. I need a bigger roster limit though. Oh. Let's say hypothetically that a person left their gold at home. How would you handle that? Nasnora Firebrew. Highest skill class. Next highest skill class. Oh, so she's like 9 at fighting. Interesting. Still level 1 and I've got level 2 people. No, I don't need a weapon master. Who are you? Level 1 witch or something? 11 fight, 11 combat, and 5 mind. So this is interesting. I can just check them all out. I'm Lucille. If there's a story behind the name Spider's Web, I'd love to hear it. Isildur, what's the story? Lucille Ramirez wants to know. Blaze wants some chicken wings. It's amazing. I don't know why I never tried this. I don't know if I need to be making more chicken wings and stuff. How much food do I actually have? Room and board. Oh, we've got like rooms and stuff. Okay, this is cool. Rooms for rent. Shoddy room. Descriptions coming soon. Menu upgrade coming soon. I'm looking forward to this getting all its features in though, because it's pretty cool without all the extra features. But it looks like it would be even better once we can give people rooms and things like that. I don't know whether they can actually go in the rooms at the moment. Maybe that's something that will unlock. But anyway, at the moment we have 20 mugs of mead. 29 house wine. We only have 1 bowl of porridge, so I'm going to buy a vat of porridge. We only have 7 plates of stale bread left, so I'll buy a crate of that. And the rest seems okay. Yeah, the rest seems okay. We'll stick at that. I want to make sure that I can keep giving them their food though. Innkeeper! A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Drom Mountaineer for hire. Oh, an actual mountaineer. That's interesting. Drom Steel Raw. I almost called him Drom Steel Rear then. I don't think he really wanted to be called that, to be honest. How about you hook me up with a glass of house wine? Sure. Wow, this stuff blows me away. I'll have to order this all the time. Yay! Loads of people want food. Yay! They want porridge. And they want some porridge. And they want some bread. And they want a bed. Ah, here we are. Here's the rooms. Right, right, right. My circumstances leave me in need of a room for the night. Perfect, that will do. Okay. So I still can't upgrade the rooms, can I? Oh, this is apparently now a fancy room. Vacant and occupied, don't seem to really do anything there. So I think that the rooms probably are still being worked on at the moment. So what will probably happen at the moment, I think they're just going into whatever room they want. But I imagine that I'll probably have to make the rooms nicer when they finish like working on it all. Okay, so Isildur has given me the story behind the spider's web, so I will read that out. So, there once was a person called Lady Sheilab, and she thought it would be amazing to have her own tavern so she can hear stories from all over the world. She also liked spiders, and as she was walking about town, she found an old building full of cobwebs. Incidentally, she thought, this should be the place for her new tavern, and in honour of the spider's work before her, it shall be called the Spider's Web. Thank you for actually writing a story. I love that. That's so cool. Okay, let's finish making these patrons happy. You can have that shoddy room for 8 gold. You want a room too? Oh, this is great. So everyone's had a room that wants a room now, I think. You want to talk. I was thinking about the other day. I know a guy who used to say you never forget your kills. I can tell you that's the voice of inexperience. Well, yeah, we've talked about that before. Duggerim Stabfist. I'll reminisce with you over a drink. I have something to say. You'd be amazed how many people try to hire me for off-book stuff. Any vacancies? Oh, a room? Yeah, sure. Okay, we've got someone wanting food over here as well. And then one last person to speak to, so stale bread for you. Oh, there's someone sat at the bar wanting a drink as well. We'll just sort them out first. House wine. 967 gold, so we're doing okay for the gold. Hear me out. Have you considered turning this place into a hotel for cats? No, I haven't. The road is a harsh mistress, and I could use a bit of respite. The name's Grungron. Grungron Steelfist. And he'd like a bowl of porridge. Wow, this stuff blows me away. I'll have to order this all the time. Perfect. So we've actually now made back all the money that we spent on buying new food stocks, which is fantastic. So let's go do our quest now. I think we're done with everything else. So these guys are feeling a little bit tired at the moment. I wish that didn't go off the screen. Because I will never know what it says because it's off the screen. But I imagine that's saying that they're tired, they're hurting, etc, etc. Probably if I went just into the roster itself, it would show up properly. Oh, your current adventurous status, it says. Tired. -10 to all combat skills for 3 days. -10 to combat skills for 3 days. So they're all just tired, actually. So it looks like Grunson has... oh, he's also moderately wounded. The adventurer has suffered some non-trivial injuries, I think that says. But we're mostly in here because Duggerim has a level to take. So, Swords and axes would be great. Stealth would be good. Climbing would be good. Break illusion, tracking, and focused hearing. We definitely want a couple of points in swords and axes, just so that we can fight well. Lockpicking, oh, that would be good. Stealth would be good for an assassin, I would say. Climbing, maybe not so much. Maybe focused hearing as well. Never underestimate these sort of skills in this sort of game. But unfortunately, yeah, we're sucking a little bit at the fact that everyone's tired. So what I would ideally like is for the roster to increase enough that I can have 7 or 8 different people and rotate them around. And they can have a rest. So, let's get back. And let's go on the... Oh, next day. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, so I could just let the day go past. Your adventurers enjoy a brief reprieve, trading boasts and drinking long into the night. Oh, alright, so I can just not send them out on a quest and they can just rest up a bit. Well, that's actually quite useful. At least I know that now. That's a thing. So, house wine. House wine. I'm just going to quickly go through the things that they want to eat and drink. Because you don't need to see that. Morning porridge. Okay, so we've got 1 new patron and 1 person that wants to talk. So Duggarin wants to talk. So a bit noisy in here tonight. Is it always like this? This is Ramsey Voke, who's a level 7 something or other. Level 7? Thief. I've never been here before. My name is Ramsey. I'd like you on my roster. Can I get a bowl of porridge, please? Yeah, sure. Oh, I don't think that they would go on my roster. Okay. Maybe I have to talk to them enough. Okay, Duggarim has a story for us. Kartikadur, thank you for coming to the stream. Goodbye. I know a guy who used to say you never forget your kills. I can tell you that's the voice of inexperience. I've read that. If that comes up again, I'm not reading it, okay? Or reminisce over a drink. I have something to say. In fact, one of those people is a regular here. Last one you'd probably suspect. How about you hook me up with a mug of mead? Sure, if you pay for it. It's really, really good. I can't believe how good this is. I make good mead. Just the way I am. There's 3 people wanting beds now. So they can all have a bed for 8 gold each. Making good money even without sending the adventurers out. I was tired sitting at home having nothing to do, so this is Brayson Pyrite. I've been meaning to check out your tavern. Seems as good a night as any. I'm Brayson. Can I get a bowl of porridge, please? Yes, you can. I like it. I have to have a little more to see what I really think, though. So we need to restock in a minute, but I would like to go on our quest now. They're still tired, but it's another day on, so we'll just get them all to join the party. Eating rats. Yeah. Go forth. Okay, I can't shake the feeling I'm forgetting something, Grunson says. Murgle rolls her eyes. Yeah, your tunic. Yeah, Anguis Nox. I think that's going to be the case. Oh, is anyone else finding this music really, really super loud, or is it just me? The party passes a little too close to an ancient tomb, and a wraith rises to attack. Yay, we succeeded! So we defeated the wraith, which slinks back to its tomb. Yeah, it's kind of weird that this game suddenly has massively set loud music. So I'm just going to look at the sound very quickly. And we're just going to take the background music just down to about half of what it is, and then we'll resume. And hopefully then it won't suddenly be blasting everybody's ears. I'd rather have the music too quiet than too loud. And game sounds too loud than too quiet. Tilly's just settling down on my desk. She's right by me. She's so cute. Okay, so Dougram says, look out! Wow, I had to roll for that. And Dougram takes a pretty serious beating at the hands of small boulders with a combination of some real toughness and the party's limited knowledge of first aid. Things turn out okay. Wow. Murgle gained lightly wounds. So sometimes even when we succeed, we take damage. It's so bad. Grunson ruminates. What happens between the important events? Does anyone know? I feel like we never get to see that part. Murgle shrugs. This is that part for me. The line of hungry folk stretches nearly 2 blocks. A frazzled chef is roasting rodents at breakneck pace, to try and keep up. A makeshift sign in front of his cart reads, Quan Dooley, modern taste expert. Oh, they're eating rats. It's so bad. Oh, we failed. Dougarim accidentally steps on the toes of a short-tempered orc barbarian named Grissela Marrowsucker. Oh, the Marrowsucker clan. And is knocked to the ground in return. Some adventurer, she says. Maybe I'll stop by your tavern sometime and show you how it's done. Ah, that sucks. The party encounters a dwarf and an orc on the brink of a fist fight. Let's roll. Failure again. Oh, we are so bad. Dougarim never seems to contribute. He just shouts encouragement. Grunson tries to calm them down. The orc and dwarf turn away from each other and storm off. Well, that's one way to end an argument. I never thought I'd be so happy to see the spider's web, Grunson says. It's become a second home to me. Not that I have a first home, but you know what I'm saying. Well, we failed. But we still made a bit of money. So it turns out the process of making barbecue rat is as simple as it sounds. While there, the heroes clashed with a barbarian by the name of Grissela Marrowsucker, who promised and threatened to stop by the tavern sometime and show them what a real adventurer looks like. Oh dear, so we got some quest rewards of 100 XP and 100 gold and loot. So we're going to have to try that one again. Maybe we can find some better people. So we are getting more reputation. We might be able to send a 4th adventurer out soon, which would be amazing. So let's serve some more people. So, soda water is wanted.
Huh?
House wine is wanted. Mead is wanted.
Oh.
Chicken wings. Ooh, a rumour came my way recently. Tell me more about this. With the rats killed, the kobold cleaning crew heads down to the cellar, but returns a moment later, slamming the door behind them. A peek down the stairs reveals the rodents have somehow been reanimated as zombie rats. No! Quadran, thank you for the rip there, for failing the quest. Very much appreciated. Can I guess food, please? What is it you need? Something's out of stock. The bread is out of stock, and the porridge is out of stock. Okay. Porridge. And this one wants bread. And this is a new person. Spider web makes this place sound like some kind of... Sorry, I'm being rude again. Yes, you are. Caramar delirium. Crazy is as crazy does. Can I get some stale bread, please? Yeah, sure. I like it. I'll have to have a little more. See what I really think, though. That's fine, as long as you pay for it.
Huh?
Have you ever thought about renaming the joint? Jodie's Place has a nice ring to it. Isildur, what do you think about Jodie's Place? Do you think that's a good name to rename our tavern? No, I don't think so either. Yay, we're level 3. Gained a roster slot and income has increased by 40 gold. Yes. I wasn't sure what to expect based on the name The Spider's Web, but I dig this place. I would like a plate of stale bread. I like it, thanks. They're so happy with their stale bread, bless them. House wine, no problem. And there's a couple of people wanting some beds. Okay, some more reputation there. So we're now level 3, rumoured. I don't usually say this, but if you ever need a job done, I'm your guy. Bardar Fire Rock, level 1 bard. Maybe later. Mug of mead, okay. And adventure in my life. Grisilla Macro... Oh, Marrow Sucker. Yes. Grisilla, I met some of your friends over the barbecued rat. I'm in the mood to break something or someone. I might take you with me, actually. She needs a room for the night. Okay. I wonder what the quality of your accommodations will be. Well, my rooms are the finest rooms. Will I get to kill something? Yes, you will. So we've got a barbarian now to help with everything. She can maybe take the place of the barbarian we've got, or maybe just send everybody. I'm not sure. Okay, goodbye. So now if I look at the roster, we've got 4 out of 4. So we've got tired. Murgle is tired and lightly wounded. Grunson is moderately wounded and tired. I really, really need to level this place up so that we can start rotating out the heroes. It's going to be so much better then. At the moment, they are kind of struggling. We've got 13 action points before we have our last call, though. So, it doesn't look like anybody else wants anything, so that's fine. We'll just go to the map and do a quest. Okay, so I would like... it's a level 10 quest, so I'd like Grisilla to go. Party power is already 12 versus the quest of 10. I'm not going to send Dugarim. Dugarim needs some help with... No, is it Dugarim that's hurting the worst? I can't remember. Trying to find what's wrong with him. Okay, I'm going to go back into the roster a second so I can just check. So Dugarim is currently just tired. And it's Grunson, I think, that's like tired and hurt and everything like that. Yeah, so I'm actually going to send Grisilla and Dugarim together to do this quest. They should be more than enough for the quest. They like double the party power, so fingers crossed they'll be okay. So, go forth! A bard sends the heroes off with a rousing rendition of the ballads. The adventuring party that didn't die horribly. Ho ho ho. Red eyes glow menacingly in the darkness. Dugarim looks a bit apprehensive as the zombie rats swarm forward. You're gonna roll. Zombie rats! Yay! We beat the zombie rats. The zombie rats fare no better against the heroes than they did while alive. Who would reanimate a bunch of tavern rats? Dugarim wonders aloud. Oh, they did really well. Grisilla uses combat while inspired. I don't know why she's inspired. Dugarim uses combat while tired and inspired. Oh, they're inspired by the bard, probably. So that gave them an inspired buff. Nice. I'm just saying, if we can convince the monsters to come here to get killed, we can save ourselves a lot of travelling, Dugarim says as the heroes return home to the spider's web. So that was a nice short quest. So we get 219 gold and they get 109 each. Very nice. The winds of fate blow against the party. Their efforts are reduced to 42 victory. Okay, so we've got 25 rep, 150 XP, 150 gold. And we've got a loot of 150 gold. Nice. Happy with that. So we are now at 290 RP. We're over 1,000 gold, which is great. We add 120 all the time. Yeah, nice. Good, 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 good. So I'll feed everybody first. And then there's someone to talk. Oh, hang on. A new patron. I clicked on him by accident. So this is Cranston Grimm. We have already had a Cranston Grimm before, I think. At level 7, so they probably don't want to really join our parties or anything like that. I once dreamed I burned down a tavern that looked just like this one. Weird. Anyway, hi, I'm Cranston. Thanks for that. Could I trouble you for a mug of mead? Yes, you can. Okay, Ulrug wants mead as well. Ramsey wants the soda water. Oh, and he's got a little story to tell. You may not know it to look at me, but I was once a high-ranking figure in the Thieves Guild. This place could use a bouncer, and I'll work for beer. No? Okay. Could offer him a meal, maybe. How about some chicken wings? We don't know what you think about those, so... Oh, we've got barbecue rat on the menu now. That's so funny. Looks like whether we failed or succeeded at that quest, we would still do barbecue rat. Okay, Bardar the Bard has something to say. So the baker had something interesting to say. A small farmer's market is set up across the street. Perhaps someone there can shed some light on our rat reviver. Maybe. Okay, Priscilla has a story. So some of the adventures I've been on have changed the way I think. Hey, Sea Champ! And hey, Beowulf! Zombie rats sound tougher, but they're not so much, it turns out. You got a second? Yeah. What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their men? So then I said that that's not a real mule. Okay, that's a bit of a random order of your story there, Priscilla. Maybe we'll find out more. So all these patrons that I know bits and bobs about. Interesting, huh? Why don't you have a meal? Why don't you try out some stale bread? Nom 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 nom. Oh, I don't know anything about Conan the Barbarian, so I missed a reference. I hate it when I miss references to things. Thank you for telling me there was a reference, Caitlena. Anything else? No, I can offer food and drink. I could maybe go around offering food and drink, actually. Which is quite interesting. So let's have a look at the two new patrons, shall we? So we've got Carly Mathis, who is just checking I haven't been banned from here yet, right? I lose track. Oh dear. Well, this place is slightly less awful than I had imagined by the name. Why are they picking on the name so much? I almost wish I had just named it myself. Poor Isildur. Alright, it was originally Lamentations of their women, but she's a girl, so it's Lamentations of their men. Okay, so if we wanted a survivalist, we could have one of those on our roster, eventually. And we've got Sugarrook Barleyhelm. That sounds like a Lord of the Rings name. Just sound... a Hobbit name, specifically. Just passing through and thought I'd give this place a look. I was planning to stay in and have a bath tonight, but alright. That's another assassin. But we've got an assassin on our team, so that's fine. And some of them are starting to want a bed. Some of them want some beer. Blaze wants a mead. Ramsey wants a bed. Ulrug wants a bed as well. Who's this? Vothug Bugbane. Welcome. Wait, you say... Welcome. Wait, you say that? I was on my way to volunteer at the orphanage. I must have taken a wrong turn. Yeah. Since I'm here, I may as well have a drink or three. Okay, that's fine. Oh, someone wants food as well. No. I wasn't clicking on you. Was I? Bard are the bard. Right, so porridge for you. Bed for you. Oh, this is great. I'm doing so much stuff in the actual tavern, selling drinks and things. Oh, they like soda water quite a lot. They don't like mead. It's good that it keeps track of that for you, and I don't have to remember what they like, because I would be terrible at that. Isildur says, let them complain, Lady Sheila. One day they'll realise they are like flies in the spider's web. And Seashamp then goes on to say, then it shall be them on the menu. I'm not going to eat my patrons. Gee, what kind of businesswoman do you think I am? Been having a bit of a rough year. Okay. I'll offer you a drink. I'll offer you some soda water. All these very sober... Unless this is like some kind of alcoholic soda water. These are very, very sober patrons. Sugarrook Barleyhelm wants some soda water. Out of actions for this turn. I'll have to assign my parties then, won't I? I've been living with Avak for how long and he hasn't taught you to eat people yet? No. No. That's an Avak thing, apparently. Priscilla has a level up. Woohoo! So we're all level 2 now, which is great. So she can have some more swords and axes. Some more intimidation. That would be great. Some more toughness. Maybe some more pathfinding. I don't know. Might be useful. She's aggressive. Whoa. So Dugarim and Grisilla are inspired. Doesn't say the debuffs properly yet, so we'll have to just go into their menu there. So lightly wounded for 2 days on Murgle, so having a day off has helped. And moderately wounded on Grunson. We'll have to wait till level 4 before we can start like giving people time off out of the quests. Unless maybe we don't need everybody. Sometimes we don't. So let's have a little look at the actual map again. So I smell a rat. We can stomp and back for seconds. Okay, so it's a quest level of 10. So actually I don't need everybody. I could just send 2 of them. So I'll send Grisilla with her 2nd level. And I will send... Oh, I sent Grunson. That wasn't what I wanted. I wanted Grisilla. And I want Dugarim. So while they're like happy with their inspiration there, and while these guys are struggling with a debuff, I'll leave them to rest up. Ah, hang on. The party power is only 5. Ooh, so we need someone else to help out. I know, we do need everybody. Well, I will send everybody if we need everybody. Oh well, off we go. A bard sends the heroes off with a heartfelt performance of the barbarian, the sturge, and the other sturge. Well, hopefully that'll give us some inspiration. I like the bard. The bard is cool. The bard is my friend. Murgle hears strange sounds coming from Grunson's pack. At the first opportunity, she sneaks a peek inside and finds a baby demon. A baby demon. When confronted about the impromptu addition to the party, Grunson says, I know. I just couldn't leave the cute little bastard there to die. I promise I'll drop it off with the next druid we encounter. Murgle grumbled, worried about yet another mouth to feed. Well, you know, if you wouldn't smash pies in each other's faces, you'd have more food. You know this. Murgle feels uneasy and says, guys, hold up. I have a bad feeling. So pick something up with their survival skill. A trapdoor opens suddenly ahead of the party. Murgle, you knowing about that was a little creepy, but I'll take it, Grunson says. But, Isildur, you think your tea was drugged? Who would do such a thing? Beowulf the Cool says, well, it was rather the spider's web or the dragon's fart across the street. That's not a good name for a pub. No, no, no. Say, dug around, find some berries. Delicious. Oh, there we go. We found some food for the little demon child addition to our party. Approaching the farmer's market, Grisilla says, we better find this necromancer soon. The rats are bad enough, but if they start reanimating our dead flies, we'll be in real trouble. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I want to roll. Success. Okay, zombie rats, chuckles Lucas the fishmonger. A vendor here recently had a similar problem. You should talk to fortune teller Emilia Mortalis. Go easy on her, though. She's just trying to help in her own weird way. As the party comes upon a clearing, a loud crashing is heard at its far edge. Okay, so that's someone's mind. I don't know whose mind. Maybe the whole party's mind. So we succeeded at that. So a thorough search of the area yields only a playing card bearing the image of a goblin wizard. Strange. The only thing better than a road trip is when it ends, Murgle says as they approach the spider's web. We've earned a bit of respite. No, you haven't. So, we succeeded at that one. So they can all get a little payoff. I don't know why I'm giving them money though. I'm not certain, but I'm happy to give them half. I seem to be making money at the tavern. It's fine. Oh, Isildur thinks his tea is drugged because he sees HTML tags in the text. There's probably something that the devs just need to do a little fix on, I guess. Oh, I give them money so they can keep buying food, drink and rooms. Maybe. Quite possibly. La 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 la. Okay, so chicken wings. Wine. Wine. Wine, more wine. Everyone has wine. Right, so I think we've got another quest here. We've got someone who wants to talk and 2 new patrons. So I'll see what the patrons are about. So we've got Bartholomew Demon Chummer. That's the best name ever. Can I build things under expansions? Possibly. That might be something coming. I will check in a sec. Haven't been banned from here yet. I lose track. Bartholomew Demon Chummer at your service. Perhaps this will help me find some purpose in life. Okay. So Isildur wants me to check expansions. At the moment, unlocked by completing a certain quest to get an infirmary, a bathhouse, a temple, a KS recovery room. Oh, Kickstarters. Hookah lounge. Blacksmith, alchemy lab, all these things. But it looks like these are not in yet. Because the quest... Oh, maybe they are in. We have a kitchen that we can add. So, increased storage and a better equipped kitchen allows the tavern to offer a wider choice of meals. Unlocked by completing the quest with a name. Ah. Coming soon. Expansions are still under construction, so a lot of them are probably still not in yet. It looks like it's all done by unlocking quests though, so these seem to be... Nothing is in urgent need of attention for repairs, so far so good. But yeah, I don't know how much of this is in. But it looks to me like it's all just, you've got to unlock certain quests and then you will unlock like a wine cellar, stables, etc, etc. Equipment. Summary, upgrades and maintenance. Well, it looks like all the weapons and stuff we have are equipped by someone. On the moment, I will double check that next time I'm in the roster though. Lots of people. It must be bedtime. Definitely bedtime right now. Get 2 reputation every time you give someone a bed, which is great. New patron there. So my self-esteem has been terrible lately. I hear drinking helps. When I saw the sign out front for the spider's web, I was expecting a different kind of business. Oh well. Okay. Soda water. Yum yum yum. 2 people wanting to talk, but we'll speak to Ramsey the thief first. He seems to have a quest for us. I heard some gossip recently. A blacksmith, are you turning your tavern into a whole town? Maybe underground. A spider's web indeed. Yes, yes, this will be my empire. The tavern is just a front for my black market operations. Okay, so this needs to end before that nutty necromancer figures out how to make more powerful undead and the tavern gets overrun by rat wraiths. Try to negotiate with her. Okay, we will do this. Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to chat with Grunson. So, the other day, while I was out adventuring, after killing those rats, I feel ready to take on the world, or at least incrementally larger groups of rats. You've told me that before. Care to sit down and chat? Oh, we got bug off level 2. Some oversized bugs took out a farm to the east, Grunson says, slamming a royal decree on the bar with a mug rattling force. There's a hefty bounty for bringing one in, alive for study. Who wants to split the reward with me? Okay. I spent 8 years in a captivity, but not all in a cage. The Marisuckers trained as slaves physically to attempt the Razor Gauntlet to earn our freedom. Mafalda Marisucker is the worst kind of monster, but I learned a lot from her. I became an accomplished tracker and hunter. My hunting skills sometimes come in handy, times like now. Anything else? Is it still self-medicating if my problems aren't real? I don't even know. Have a drink. Have some wine. No, have some soda water. I want to know how you like it. There's a fly in my beer. Bonus protein. Woot. Okay. You're done here. So Ramsey wants some food. Chicken wings. Making a good profit here, actually. Marco wants to go to bed. Reputation is going up. We will eventually have more slots than we can have adventurers going on missions, which is going to be great. Glass of wine. A new patron called Grammon Paleful. I sometimes dream of settling down and running a tavern, but you actually did it. I envy you. Oh, thanks. Such a pleasure to meet you. My name is Gramnum. And I would like a glass of wine. Okay, cool. Okay, positive visualization. Positive visualization. And he's a doctor. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So what have we got? Who have we got in the pub? We've got a thief, a survivalist, a barbarian, 2 barbarians, fire mages, mountaineers, performer, and a doctor. Super interesting. Doctor wants a bed. You can actually go with what it says on the list here of the patrons in the tavern, which is pretty cool. Okay, I have possibly enough to hear what Grisela wants to say. So just the other day, while I was out adventuring, zombie rats sound tougher, but they're not so much, it turns out. Okay, no, that's fine. I've done pretty much everything I want to do. We will go out on a quest. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to do? So we've got one story, which is level 15, or we can carry on with the reanimator. I think I'll do the slightly easier one first. So I'll try and send Duggarim. Wow. Priscilla. Oh, right, I see. We need persuasion for this. And we don't have very much of it. So we need, like, social. So if I took Gracilla away... Oh no, she adds to it. Oh well, okay, that's cool. So we need to send everybody again. Unfortunately. So this is a whole, like, chain of quests that we've got. Yeah, guys, I don't think I'm using low latency. I'm just going to check for you. I think I'm on normal latency. No, I'm on ultra low latency at the moment. I am. Which means the DVR won't be enabled this time. Although I might change that, because if you guys are finding that the low latency is actually not helping, then I will change it back to normal and we'll just do a DVR so people can scroll back through the stream. I may change that for the next stream actually, because at the moment people can't just join in partway through the stream and catch up, whereas they can do that if the DVR is enabled. So it's swings and roundabouts really with that one. Okay, so we've got our party, so let's go. Do you think we'll see a sprite? Grunston says as they exit the tavern. Murgle shrugs. Who knows? My first time out, I nearly walked straight into a sturge. Aw, I wanted the bard again. The bard was cool. Gracilla whistles a tune heard at the tavern that she just can't get out of her head. This is the song that never ends. The wind shifts and a cold breeze makes the party wish they brought blankets. Very badly prepared. No, it isn't, Gracilla screams. Yes, it is, Murgle screams back. Fine, Gracilla takes a deep breath and composes herself. But you know I'm right. I don't even know what they were arguing about, but we got 35 gold somehow out of their argument, so I'm happy with that. You know why I'm here? Murgle says to the young necromancer. She smiles innocently in return. To tell me there's been a terrible mix-up and I'm actually the queen? That was so sarky. Oh, we failed! Every new wave of adventurers that passes through leaves a trail of dead rats in their wake. Amelia sighs. So yeah, I brought a few back, and I'll do it again if you keep killing them. Seal your cellar, stop letting them in, and you solve your own problems. Oh, man. That was a really bad roll. The party awakens to find a sprite looming over them. Oh, you wanted to see a sprite, didn't you? Apparently killing a sprite is an interesting way to start the day. And the party returns to the tavern. Having failed. Because they suck. But we still got some loot. Everyone got a bit tired. I don't know if when we fail a quest, then everyone gets tired. Maybe. And we got some lightly wounded, moderately wounded people. We maybe need to just spend a couple of days getting everyone back to their health, I think. So we'll return to the tavern. We'll give some people bed rest and food and we'll chat to them. But I don't think there'll be any more adventures for a couple of days. So I'll just do the food orders first. We should have a quick look at how much food we have left. Out of barbecue rat. We need some stale bread. We need vats of porridge. Okay, hopefully we can sell a few of these, so then we'll make our money back. Carly wants to drink a soda water. Right, new patron. So welcome. Wait, you say that. Sugorn Steelpike. I don't care what everyone says. This place is pretty okay. Thank you, dude. Have some mead on the house. Actually, not on the house. You pay for it. Okay, so these guys look like they might have quests. Mr. Nisbony Bane wants to go to bed, so we'll sort that out as well. Chicken wings I wanted. Oh, I want some chicken wings. Yum, 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 yum. Sounds like it's time to hit the road for adventure. Tell me more, Lucille. So with the rats cleared and agreement reached with the necromancer, Amelia sealing a few rat holes is all that's required to finish up the wine cellar. So maybe we'll have a wine cellar now. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look in the expansions and see if that's something we've got now. And Elona, I heard a rumour from a fisherman. A note delivered to the tavern reads, a powerful artifact, the lost MacGuffin of Bale, was recently uncovered. Acquire it from Throgar Brokenpick and bring it to me. You will want your most powerful and diversely skilled collection of heroes handling this artifact, as it is sentient and dangerous. Do not open it, Ignatius. Okay. Anything else? Oh, good, you're open. Welcome. Hello, you can call me Elona. My crows were expecting this. A shaman. Oh, nice. Damn that Lothario for cheating on me. Please let me drown my sorrows in peace. Have a drink. Have some... Oh, yeah, sure. Have some wine then. That's what I'm talking about. So I can use, like, the rest... Although people don't necessarily want something, I can go around and offer them stuff to try and get my reputation up. So, for example, I can offer this guy a meal, maybe. And he really, really likes stale bread. So we can be like, hey, dude, have some stale bread. Your kitchen doesn't look like much, but it's actually tasty. And these guys all want beds now. So that's 2 reputation per bed. Fantastic. Wine? Fine. Yeah, you can have some wine. Let's have a chat with you. So, Dugarim stab first. I definitely think that using all of my AP is good. So, you think the teleporting wine merchant was weird? I used to hang out at a bar built on the back of a giant turtle. Well, that sounds impressive. I was just thinking of something. Would you like to hear about it? Gurg Stoutbelly tried to hire me to kill that con artist Brayson Pyrite. Claimed she was extorting him. Looking to get a room for the night. I wonder what quality of your accommodations will be. This one's also looking for a room. Oh, we've got 4 AP left. I can maybe just give 1 more chicken wing away. We don't quite have enough for level 4 though. That sucks. But if I'd have realised that I could just offer people drinks and things until they wanted more, I would have been using all my AP each turn. From now on I will be, to try and get the level up a little bit quicker for my adventurers. So, let's see if we can do something. So, let's see if we can do the bug hunt. Maybe. Or the MacGuffin hunt. Yeah, we'll try the bug hunt. So we need survival for that. Wow, Gracilla's really good. Yeah, I'll send the whole party. Why not? Yeah, guys, if you are finding that the ultra low latency is causing problems, I think I will probably try just the normal low latency next time. But it could be something other than the latency option I've chosen, but I'm not sure. Right, let's go. So, Grisilla downs one more mug before belching loudly. Okay, she says, now I'm ready. Dugarim rolls his eyes and sighs as they head out the door. The party encounters the dwarf and an orc on the brink of a fist fight. See, are we any good at social? No, we're no good at social. Dugarim tries to calm them down. The orc and the dwarf turn away from each other and storm off. Well, that's one way to end an argument. So we're off to a good start then. We received like 57 gold for that though, so I'm not too worried. To pass the time, Dugarim and Grunson have an insightful discussion about the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow. I get that reference. That's a Monty Python one. The party approaches a large stone with various holes and notches in it. Carved into the base are a series of circles and lines in seemingly indecipherable code. Grunson recognises the whistling sound coming from the holes. The barbarian climbs the giant instrument and directs the party to cover different holes to produce different notes. A melody emerges and a chest becomes visible. Oh wow, cool! 200 gold! Nice! A vagrant on the side of the road challenges Grunson to a race. If the vagrant wins, the barbarian must give him 20 gold coins. Okay. Oh, I failed. So we received 17 gold coins, but we lost 20. So we're -3 for that one. So as soon as Grunson says you're on, the vagrant bursts into a sprint down the road. Cheater! The barbarian rushes to catch up, but it's pointless. The heroes dejectedly return to the road, 20 gold lighter in the pockets. Can't win them all, I suppose. Okay, the Friendship Festival is in full swing at the town centre. The party wants to compete and prove they're the best friends around. Time for a quiz. Oh no. I think they have decent mind. Oh yeah, they do. They have really good mind. Margles, excellent mind. Grunson, not so much. Dugarim has really good. And Grisilla isn't paying attention. Grisilla! The crowd starts chanting, "Know your friends," in unison at the stage. The host of this quiz asks a number of questions involving each party member's likes or dislikes. While there are a few mistakes, the heroes fare better than their competitors and take home the prize of 35 gold pieces. The heroes pass through a narrow alley in town and are pelted by a volley of rocks. Let's see how they do at this. Social is not their strong suit. Morgul spies a child on the roof, reaching for another rock. The fire mage scoops one up and hits the kid square in the nose. The party flees before anyone reaches the alley. Oops. Dugarim bumps a fellow in a pub, spilling his drink. Finally, the barmaid mutters, "I haven't seen a decent fight in weeks. Now, our combat is decent, so I'm hoping we'll do okay at this." Yay! All good in a fun. All in good funch, the fellow slurs through newly broken teeth. Grunson and Morgul argue over how to set up the tent. In the end, Grunson gets his way, and the fire mage goes off to sulk by herself. Let's see how we did. This is weird. Did we actually win that combat? I can't even tell. How very, very strange. Oh well, okay. Let's just carry on. I'll go to my quest, actually. The bug off is underway. Does it take more than one day to do it, then? Okay, well, never mind. We'll just go and serve all the customers and we'll maybe carry on with that once we have. So I'll just give everybody their drinks to start with. Get the reputation up. Hopefully we'll hit level 4 this time. Lost my favourite shirt at the dice table last week. That's a shame. We don't do gambling in this pub. Mostly because we don't have any games. Are you looking for a fight too? Oh, apologies, they call me Gujarak. Gujarak Storm Scream. That's not an intimidating name at all in the slightest. How about you hook me up with some soda water? Okay, fine. Oh, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Stale bread. The place could do with a bit of ventilation, but after a couple of drinks, I won't care. You say my pub's smelly. Duggarim at your service. We've already got a Duggarim. We don't need another one. Having the same name would be really, really confusing. Okay, someone wanting a bed there, which is fine. I think as well, we've still got 28 action points left, so we'll see if anyone wants anything, shall we? How about we'll offer a drink of soda water to Ulrug? Does it contain alcohol? And my answer is yes. So probably doesn't like that so much. So if we have a look now. Hope for some conversation. Randomly generated backstories coming soon. Still under construction, I guess. So there's people wanting drinks now. Mead, and you want a bed, and you want some wine. As usual, Lucille always has wine.
Oh.
This place could use a bouncer, and I'll work for beer. No? Okay. I'm Belnera, the very finest cleric in my price bracket. Interesting, so it's mind and combat. So I am wondering whether maybe I need to start looking at people's best attributes and trying to get some good social, for example. I know like my social seems really low. So maybe the next person I pick up, I should be looking to see if they've got good social. Try and balance the party out a little bit. So we've still got some action points left. Actually, Ulrug's already had about 4 drinks. He doesn't need any more. Gujarak Storm Scream. Have some food. Have some chicken wings. Just in time. I get cranky when I'm hungry. You wouldn't like me when I'm cranky. I get cranky when I'm hungry too.
Oh.
That's pretty much when I'm going to end the stream. When I get hungry.
Oh.
I would like a plate of stale bread. Yum, yum, yum. Everyone seems quite happy now. Carly the survivalist. How about you have some barbecue rat? I never get sick of this, apparently. Oh, okay. Cool. You like it. We are nearly at 5. I bet when we get to 500 reputation, I bet that's when we get a level up. Have some wine. 95. I don't think we're going to quite make it. Oh, no. Have some porridge. 96. No, we didn't make it. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Let's try, I don't know about the MacGuffin hunt. Oh, we need to carry on with the bug off, actually. What is going on there? Is that a... Still adventuring. How do I continue with it, though? Let's try going to the next day. Oh, the bug off level 2. Here we go. Some oversized bugs took out a farm to the east, Grunson says, slamming a royal decree on the bar. Alright, we've read that already. So we'll continue with the quest for another day. Okay, so arriving at the glade, Grunson peers at the farm from the cover of the tree line. Creatures resembling overgrown ants scurry around, the largest bearing scorpion-like tails. Those things have got to be 5 feet long, the barbarian mutters. We're going to earn our money today. Okay, so as Grunson begins assembling his traps, he looks up at the others. So who wants to be bait? Oh, goodness me. After a quick vote, Murgle volunteers, or is volunteered, to serve as bait and lures one of the giant bugs into the cage trap. Watch the stinger, Duggarim orders, as they toss the cage onto a cart. Let's move before they notice one of their... Too late. Go, 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 go. A band of army deserters ambushes the party. As combat, I'm fairly optimistic. Yay! The party defeats the deserters who flee into the countryside. Get us 35 gold. And some more army deserters ambush the party. And we succeed again. And gets 35 more gold. Oh no, social. Social, no. Grunson realises they haven't had a good smoke in a while. After a fair bit of rummaging through their pack, they take out their favourite pipe and light it up. Grunson's smoke blows downwind towards Grisilla, sparking a heated argument over the health effects of second-hand smoking. In the end, everyone loses. So they all got demoralised. Oh, thanks for that. Lass Leslie, an old friend of Murgle, hails the party from afar as they travel along their path. After exchanging pleasantries, Les delves into detail regarding his health problems for nearly an hour, while Murgle listens politely. Beginning to lose his patience, Duggarim decides to intervene. Duggarim blurts out, "Ye gods, man, no one cares about your stupid problems." Les bursts into tears, and the party must wait while Murgle spends the next hour consoling him. Oh dear. Okay, so we've got a mind task now. The party stands before a huge maze. None of them recall how they got here. I don't know what they were smoking in this one down here. It's probably got something to do with it. So with some care and intelligence, the heroes find their way through the maze. How this happened is still not clear. Is everyone making tea? I'm going to have a sip of my water. I do not drink enough water. Okay, the party encounters an exhausted looking peasant woman struggling to push a cart of vegetables to the market. Grisilla tells the rest of the party that he thinks the woman might be too proud to accept help. As they walk past, they hear her mutter, "No, that's fine. Not like this is heavy or nothing. Jerks." Yep. We're jerks. The party approaches a large stone with various holes and notches in it. Carved into the base are a series of circles and lines in a seemingly indecipherable code. We've had that one before. We find a chest. Ah, we got the chest. Yes. Very nice. Okay. Oh, so we're continuing to the tavern. Seemingly there's maybe a bug off level 3. Right, so I really hope that we start to get some rewards from this at some point, because it's going on forever. A chest right beside your tavern. Is that your personal savings they dig out and bring to you every single time, expecting you to share? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so we've got lots of people, lots of hungry people in our tavern. Wanting drinks. Oh, we got level 4. I knew we'd get it really quickly.
Huh?
Fantastic. So this means we can take somebody else. I would like to take somebody that has good social skills. That would be amazing. I'm just going to feed everybody. There's also a new patron here, so someone that has social. Lassen Mill Gold Tide. A doctor. Right, okay. If there's a story behind the name The Spider's Web, I'd love to... Well, we've already heard the story. No, you were too late. Isildur's already told the story. Could I trouble you for a cup of soda water? Yes, you can. Grammon Paleful has level 6 social. And 8 survival. That might be really good. Oh, where did he go? Did he get a bed or something? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I did there. Weapon Master, Fire Mage, Cutpurse, Survivalist, Doctor.
Oh.
Right, I'm going to hire you.
Oh.
I need someone who has some kind of social skills. Because I'm really, really, really struggling for that. So good, we've got a roster of 5 now. Which is great. So I can actually send people on like different quests. I suppose if they were already on a quest, we could go on a different quest with these guys. Which is pretty cool. But we've still got lots to do in the pub first. So I want to try and make sure I get as much RP as I can each time.
Huh?
So Marco, would you like a meal? You'd like some chicken wings. Chicken wings are good, right? Haven't found out much of your story. And increase friendship to higher adventures and unlock secrets. Have a meal. Have some barbecue rat. Trying to give people different things. If they don't have something that they already really like, I'm trying to give them something different to see if it's something that they really like. Lucille, also have a meal. Really doesn't like chicken wings. Try the barbecue rat. I could live off this stuff. Oh, that's good then. Carly, have a drink, I would say. Have some wine, because it's the only thing you like. Oh, a new patron called Bengar Skull Splitter, who's level 4. Ooh, very nice. I'd feel bad about killing you, but not enough to stop me from doing it. 29 combat. Wow. Crazy good people. But I doubt that they would actually want to come and work for me, though. Stale bread. Rumours. Yeah, they're not going to offer to come and work for me. Oh, who is it that wants the bed there? Graham and the doctor. Nope.
Oh.
Aha! It was Lassen Mill. Wow, this stuff blows me away. I'll have to order this all the time. Captain, call me Captain Stormscream. I earned that title in the Royal Navy. 12 combat and 7 social. Oh, I wish I could have you on the roster. But never mind. We'll get there with the people we've got. Okay, so 12 AP left. So Lucille wants a bed, so beds are always good. Have a drink, have some soda water, and we'll see if you like it. Boozers can't be choosers, so that's a no then. Bengar, have a drink. Have some mead. Always fun to go somewhere new and kill something interesting. I don't know what that has to do with the mead I just gave you, but never mind.
Oh.
Mill, what would you like? Some porridge. You seem to like that. I'm not entirely sure what your chef was attempting here, but I'll take it. I like the sass in this game. There is much sassness. Love soda water. Okay, we're getting there a little bit. So we're 2 AP away from the last call, so we may as well go and see if we can finish off this quest. Okay, so bug off is still underway. So if we click on it and go to next day, hopefully it'll take us to the next part of it. Oh no, okay. They had a reprieve. I don't understand that. Never mind. We'll have another day of Oh. I know of a good opportunity. That caged bug has been squealing all night. Get that thing to Elissa Bloodworth to collect the bounty before it drives away all the customers. Okay. Alright, next time I gamble, I won't bet my children. Crugboo's my name. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. So this is Crugboo Bishsucker. A level 1 land pirate. That's pretty cool, a land pirate. And he wants a soda water. I would be glad to provide you with a soda water. Wanting mead, wanting beds, wanting soda waters, wanting a chat. So Grunts and Wolfspawn, we're building a history here together, you and I. Grisilla has a crazy temper, but I bet she'd be great in a battle. Yeah, she is. Care to sit down and chat? Mafalda Marasucker sent 6 of us slaves to run the Razor Gauntlet that year, including my best friend Jared. It had been 12 years since anyone cleared the Razor Gauntlet, with the reward growing every season. It went unclaimed. I was just thinking of something. Would you like to hear about it? Okay. As our owner Mafalda was entitled to the reward if any of us made it through, she promised our freedom in return. What a day. I want to know the rest of the story. No. Have a drink. Have some wine. You like wine, yeah? There's a fly in my beer. Bonus protein. Woot. Oh dear. Seems like you're always working. You should hire some help and take a night off once in a while. I should, but you know, I love my pub. My pub's awesome. Randomly generated backstories coming soon. Trying to see who wants food. This one wants chicken wings. This guy wants... Oh no. This one wants a bed. Because sometimes it'd be a little difficult to see which character's head it's above. Getting used to it though. So that's everybody sorted for drinks and food and stuff. Is that meant to be me? Behind the bar. Who's that there? Like a little sprite or something? No, is that part of the beer making? Oh, I can't tell. The whole hog on the table there. Not the classiest joint I've ever visited, but you can't beat the prices. Well, yeah, I don't charge you very much for your stuff. Would you like to try some chicken wings? You've run out of porridge. Wow. Let's have a quick look at the room and board menu and we'll get some more porridge in and some more barbecue rat in. We have apparently run out. But we're doing well. We're making profit all the time, so we're happy with that. Have a meal, Cogboo. Have some chicken wings. Oh, compliments to the chef. Very nice. He likes that then. A couple more turns. I'll offer Carly a drink of wine. She hates everything else.
Oh.
Nasnora will offer some mead. Oh, I really like mead. Mead is good.
Oh.
And I'll offer a drink. More mead. Okay, so that's the end of the day there. So I need to find out how to continue this bug quest that they seem to be stuck on. Oh, okay. So seemingly the bug quest got finished. That seemed a bit weird, honestly. We will do, we'll try the MacGuffin hunt. So I'll get the doctor to join the party. I'll get Grisilla to join in. Dugarim and Morgul maybe. Ooh. So Lassen Mill is under-leveled for this. Oh, that's a problem. What's sealing the deal then? Let's try... we'll take them out of the MacGuffin hunt then, for now. And we'll see whether the rats one will be better to can level up Lassanil. Yeah, look, they're over leveled for this. So we'll send them on that, so it's a bit of an easier quest. There's nothing like the start of a new adventure, Grisilla declares. Okay, so the rat carcasses are discreetly hauled away through the back entrance before they get any crazy ideas and reanimate for round 3. Time to complete the wine cellar. I hope we actually get a wine cellar at the end of this. Impressed by your willingness to find a non-violent solution to the rat problem, Emilia Mortalis unexpectedly shows up with a bottle of elven wine as a housewarming gift. I quite like it here and may stick around, the necromancer says. Okay. That wasn't so bad, Dugarim says cheerfully as they approach the spider's web. Grisilla shakes her head. If you say so. So do we get our wine cellar now? We didn't get very much in the way of rewards for that one. Never mind. So there's a couple of people that seem to have quests for us here. So the fishmonger's wife told me something. The Elves of Renaissance Winery in Ardtown have offered a tavern a discount price on the first order of elven wine. Who could turn that down? The bottles are paid for. Someone just has to pick them up. Very nice.
Oh.
So I imagine that is because we now have a wine cellar. We can now have different types of wine. Oh, rumours. Okay. The attic is wasted space at the moment, but a bit of elbow grease could transform it into a usable room. No one has been up there in a while, so Grisilla volunteers to check it out. Interesting. So quite a few little bits and bobs that we can do now, and I think they're quests to improve the tavern, which is really nice. I'm just going to have a quick look at the expansions. Oh, we'll listen to Lucille first. I think when they say randomly generated backstories coming soon, it just means that they've not written the backstories yet. And again, this is an early access game, so I'd rather have a game that was like, that ran well and had, you know, maybe a couple of bugs in it and it had some missing features than one that just really didn't run well at all and you can't even play it and they try to have all the features in there. I'd rather that they just put the features in one at a time, went slowly and got the game to be really good. Elven wine, don't you dare. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get that elven wine. So my expansions, hopefully... Yes, I now have a level 1 wine cellar and a level 1 kitchen. So we're just adding to the tavern all the time, which is really, really cool. Enjoying this. And we've got some levels. So Murgle and Dugarim are both level 3 now. And Lassanil is level 2. Fantastic. So anything... An oversized gavel. Public speaking +2. That should look like... A gavel is like a little tiny hammer, isn't it? That they use in court. I could sell that. Or I could give it to someone. Yeah, why didn't they equip that? We've got a spare maul by the looks of it. Done with that. Take your level, I think. So, a persuasion skill of savoir-faire. I'm not sure what that means. That's not something I've heard of before. Some survival skills, some mind skills. So if I put a little bit more into that, we'll get some more social skills, hopefully. Which we desperately need. Inspire education and public speaking. Public speaking would be a good one. Oh, he's really good at public speaking. Got a couple of points into that then. Perception, examination, that's under mind. So we'll put that up, we'll have a bit more mind. You can do surgery, diagnosis, disease treatment, and first aid. First aid would be a good one to have extra points in. Fantastic. I like having a doctor. It's really good. Dugarim. Take your level. So Dugarim, really, mind is the big one. Because of stealth and lockpicking. So we'll maybe have some more lockpicking. Some more stealth. Try and get the mind up there. So we've got mind, survival, combat, and mind again. That's fine. There's only one person with any social at all. I'm going to put a couple of points into combat as well. Murgle. Murgle's good at combat, so I'll make Murgle better at combat and better at mind, I would say. We could make her better at interrogation, which would bring up our social score, though, and that's something we desperately need. So we could do a little bit of that. And a little bit of fireball magic. And some sense magic, break illusion. Oh, actually pyrotechnics, why not? I don't really know what it does. Gwenson still has a debuff, but everybody else is fine at the moment, which is great. Hey, let's get to the map, shall we? No, let's go back to the roster, because you know what? I think we have some more equipment that we could put on people. So that more isn't anybody's yet. It looks like those three have something. So Murgle, Grisilla and Lassenmill have something. Grunson doesn't have anything. And nor does Dugarim. Dugarim could do without Maul, I think. So equip them all. There we are. So now everyone's got stuff equipped. Do we have any armour at all? We have the Goblin Wizard card. Sense Magic +1. Mind +1. Who would that be good for? Probably Dugarim. So... oh, there we go. So come back out of view, go into Dugarim's one, equip the Goblin Wizard card. Fantastic. So now we've got a tunic, a cloak, and a Goblin Wizard card. That's helping everyone with that. We've got no items. So that's me done. I just want to make sure that everybody's had all their levels, they've got all their items equipped before we go back. So I would like now to do... I think because Ezreal had such a... oh, the stream's working now. You've restarted Firefox. Oh, fantastic. Well done. So never a finery winery. I think we're going to go get the elven wine. Just for Isildur. Especially for you. So the Elves of Renaissance Winery in our town have offered the tavern a discount price on the first order of elven wine. So let's get going on that, shall we? And we'll send everyone except Grunson, because Grunson is feeling a little bit poorly still. That's a really massively over-leveled party, I think. Maybe we should leave... so what have we got? Survival, social, combat, survival, mind, combat. Mind, combat. So we'll leave either Murgle or Dugarim, I think. How about we leave Dugarim behind this time? Could we leave Murgle behind as well? Grisilla? Okay, Grisilla seems to be bringing the party level right up. Grisilla could actually do this on her own. Oh, hang on. I think they did say that Grisilla needed to go up into the attic on her own. Let's try this then. Let's try this. Requirements, 1 out of 2 adventurers. Oh, we need 2. Okay, well, we'll send Lassenmill just to get some experience. Go forth! A bard sends the heroes off with a rousing rendition of the classic, "Try not to get killed today." I love these sarcastic little things that the bard sings. The bard's so cool. Bye Isildur. Isildur says he's leaving the stream because I'm going on the elven wine mission. Okay, so the heroes pass a man running on the road and ask, where's he going? Nowhere, the man replies, just keeping fit. Lassenmill shakes her head. Madness. Lassenmill and Grisilla have a difference of opinion regarding who should lead the party on the next quest. They get into a brawl. Hopefully, I think Grisilla and Lassenmill have a bit of social, so we might be okay. Success! The others are able to break them up and convince them to take turns. There's only 2 of them there. Who was there to break them up? I've got no idea. I'm just saying it'd be easier to recruit female soldiers if they gave them armour that actually protected them instead of just trying to look all sexy, Grisilla says. I agree, Grisilla. Renaissance Winery sits at the edge of a vast field of grapevines. Lady Merjam Rosewood, owner of the estate, personally escorts Grisilla to the goods. The barbarian whistles while she packs the crates on a cart. Hopefully that's all we need to do. The stars look unfamiliar tonight. Have they changed? Interesting. Failure. They can't have. The sky doesn't change, right? Lassenmill asks. No one responds and a chill settles over the party. Where are they? Grisilla decides to race up a large tree outside of town. Unfortunately, she slips and bounces a few branches down before catching herself. A bit rattled, Grisilla carefully climbs the rest of the way to the ground. Silly Grisilla climbing trees in the wet. The heroes accidentally interrupt a giant, perfectly reciting a soliloquy? I don't know what that word means. The party apologises. Please continue. Lassenmill shouts, you brought such life to the character. The giant hesitates but continues her soliloquy. She delivers such a moving performance that the party gives her a standing ovation. I'm so sorry, I butchered that word, I'm sure of it. Okay, as the adventurers set up camp, Grisilla whips up a tasty little snack out of scavenged fruit and berries. Yum! Continue to the tavern. Right, so it looks like I did get some... It's not like giving me a chance to split the gold anymore. I don't know quite why that is. But I'm hoping that now if I go to my room and board, I will have elven wine on the menu. No, I don't. That's a shame. Maybe there's more to that quest then. Did you get the latest issue of Swords and Maces? Be warned, you may turn up in my next ballad. Oh, you're a bard. Yes. Bard that wants some mead. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, apparently, did I miss a plot hook? Yeah. It's not my fault. If I fail, I fail. If the rolls are bad, the rolls are bad.
Oh.
How about you hook me up with a mug of mead? Thank you so much. I feel so lucky to have found this. Oh, good. Some wine, some porridge, a bed for the night, another bed for the night. Oh, I wanted to talk to you about something. Okay. Randomly generated backstories coming soon. And they want some mead. Okay. That was a bit random. Still got a lot of AP. No, seriously, what if this is all an illusion and we're just pawns in someone else's game? Yes, I'm drunk. Why do you ask? Well. Why don't you have some more? Some more wine. Yeah, that sounds good, right? It was identical to a plot hook for the D&D Curse of Strahd module. Oh wow, that's really interesting. They probably have taken bits and bobs out of D&D. I mean, there's certainly been some references to Conan and Monty Python and things like that in there, which is pretty cool. Raise your mugs for those we lost along the way. Huzzah! You should get a pet netherkin for the bar. One of the little dog ones, I mean. Not the giant two-headed kind. Okay. A little dog netherkin for the bar. It would be lovely though, like, you know, when we add, I'm not sure if I maybe missed it, but like when we add things like the kitchen and all that sort of thing, it would be lovely if there was some kind of visual representation in the tavern, or it expanded somehow. That would be really lovely. Equipment, so we've got any more equipment? I don't think we do. Just thought I'd have a quick look just in case we accidentally pick something up on the way, but normally I see if we do. Okay, why don't you have a drink? Have some mead. So we've got an extra 1 reputation for that. Have a meal, have something different so we know what you like. The fastest way to a bard's heart is through their stomach. Well, the ribs, technically. I can really see the potential of this place. Expand the kitchen, paint the walls, kill whatever that thing is crawling off across the bar.
Oh.
Probably a cockroach. Alright, next time I gamble, I won't bet my children. I'm really glad about that. You like chicken wings quite a lot, don't you? The dives like this always have the best food, do they? Okay then. Bed for the night so we can get some reputation. Liking that. So we're halfway through level 4 now. This is really good. Got a second? Yeah. I first realised I wanted to be a bard during the invasion a decade ago. I witnessed something so amazing I had to tell the tale. Why don't you try the chicken wings too? Your kitchen doesn't look like much, but this is actually tasty. I know, it sounds like my food is actually pretty tasty. Rabina, you haven't had anything in a while. Have a drink. Have wine. No, have mead so we can see if you like it. Yes, yes, and more yes. She likes mead, apparently. So she's got... Ah, I see. I would like to probably give things to the people that don't have a drink in their hand. Oh, they all do, actually. So, how about barbecue wrap? We'll see who likes it. Lucille likes it. Oh, someone wants to go to bed.
Oh.
It's getting late, apparently. Okay, I want to see if we can finish this. I apologise in advance for the amount of drunk I'm about to get. Okay, well, you have a drink then. Have some mead and we'll see if you like it. 8 AP left, so we'll just give people meals, drinks, whatever, until the end. Have a meal, have some porridge. 4 AP left. You have a meal too. I think you may have just had a meal. I don't care. Just trying to... Doesn't like chicken wings at all. Okay, we're out of actions. Right, so let's go back to the map. I have X-ray vision. Whoever is selected becomes nakedish. Yeah, there are certainly a few little things that need ironing out here. But that is actually kind of an amusing bug. I don't mind little bugs like that because they don't really affect the playability of the game. Although I'm not really sure whether it's me not knowing the game or not as to why I'm not getting that end screen at the end of missions anymore. That seems a bit weird. Never a winery. A new drink on the menu. Is there a doctor in the house? The Sting. So that's still underway. Right, okay, so we need to continue with it. don't know what's going on there though, because I'm worried that if I'm trying to click on it, it won't let me do anything. So I'm going to try the next day and see if it hooks in or whether... Yes, it did. Cool. So, after packing up camp, the heroes find a roadside well, but the water is covered with a foul-smelling green slime. They continue on. The Renaissance winery sits at the edge of a vast field of grapevines. Lady Murjam Rosewood, the owner of the estate, personally escorts Grisilla to the goods. Success! The party went to the winery and back without any issues. Lady Murjam even invited them to stop by any time. Cool. And this is all our quest report. Here we are. We get to divvy up the money. So we got 400 for that one. That's good. So we should, in theory, have elven wine now. Is that a bug or a feature? Maybe a feature? I'm not sure. So rooms booked, memories shared, friendships gained. These are all under construction still. So this is all going to be stuff that you have to think about, which is really, really pretty cool. Final profit, 394 gold. Fantastic. We're making more profit all the time now. So I want to go and see if we've got elven wine yet. No, we still don't. We bought it back though. I want elven wine. I want elven wine. So the wine cellar stocks up to 5 types of drinks. The quest with a name. Oh, I see. So they haven't actually put the quests in yet. But you still are able to unlock things. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I would love to see a graphical representation of the things that you're upgrading. And I would also love to see all those quests and things filled in and things like that. But obviously that's something we need to wait for. But this game is going to be pretty cool. I'm still already enjoying it a huge amount. Lodging. We out of anything? We're out of porridge. Porridge goes quickly. Barbecue rat goes quite quickly as well. Upgrade the menu soon. It might be that elven wine just doesn't go on the menu yet because they haven't put it in. So could just be. Because it definitely seems like it should go on after that quest. But that could just be my opinion on the matter. House wine, okay. Because I'd love to be able to serve them, like, because we've been serving for the last couple of hours now, the same stuff. So it would be really nice to serve different things. Learn about the customers. I hear your chef is to die for. I'm a cat, and I'd love to check out your menu. Of course you can have some wine. Yum, yum, yum. Wine, wine, wine. So this is the spider's web. Well, I guess we'll have to start somewhere. Oh, don't be so rude. I have such rude customers. I wasn't sure what to expect based on the name the spider's web, but I dig this place. Good. Nobody wants elven wine, says Isla. Well, I've heard it's really nice, so meh. They want the house wine, so elven wine would be even better. Room. Yeah, everyone I click on is naked. We're in their undies anyway. I think they're just in their undies. So, I'm going to listen to the randomly generated backstory coming soon. A guard was spreading gossip. There's plenty of room in the cellar, but a severe lack of shelving. To expand the menu, the tavern will need an additional wine rack. Perhaps a return to Renaissance winery is in order. Maybe. That would be interesting. So we'll just give people random drinks and random foods. Try and find out more about what they like. Oh, they really like that. They gave me one reputation for it. Mug of mead. Bed for the night. Another bed for the night. Okay, some good reputation. My self-esteem's been terrible lately. I hear drinking helps. Okay, well you can have a drink then. You really like soda water. I don't think that's going to help you with your self-esteem though. Does it help? Does it contain alcohol? Maybe it's like vodka and soda or something. I'm not sure. Chicken wings? We're nearly at level 5 now. The tax collector has been hounding me all week. Have a drink of house wine, diluted with its finest Valridge spring water. We dilute the wine in here, do we? Oh, I suppose it stops people getting quite as drunk.
Huh?
Ramsey, why don't you have something to eat? Why don't you try some stale bread? I hear it's yummy.
Huh?
Not the classiest joint. Oh, get out of here. I could use a top up. Top off, whichever. The one that fills this glass faster. Try soda water. We'll see what you think of it. Oh, they like that.
Huh?
The thief. Let's try a meal. Try barbecue rat. Goodbye. I wonder whether we didn't have elven wine because of the not having enough shelves in the cellar. Could be something. It does seem like some of the expansions work, because we definitely got barbecue rat when we did the barbecue rat quest, and I love that. I love that you do a quest, you go and do something with a story to it, and you get that particular food. It just seems so thoughtful and well considered. Secret Gems, are you angry at me because I haven't responded for months? No. Oh, it's Kristen. Hello. It's just that I only just looked at the chat. I only look at the chat. I kind of do a couple of minutes looking at the game, and then I do a couple of minutes of looking at chat usually, or just have a quick glance and see if anyone's written anything new. So that's all. I just didn't see you yet.
Huh?
I once encountered a harpy on the road. Best 2 years of my life. I miss her sometimes. Oh, I bet that was fun. Why don't you have some porridge? No, actually, why don't we find out more about you? Have some stale bread. That smells delish. Dinner is served. Nope, that's all. The other thing with this one, Kristen, is that there's a lot of reading in this particular game, so I'm spending a lot of time looking at the screen and reading things out rather than just sort of looking over at chat while I'm doing something else. I have to actually actively take a break to look at chat. So this is the spider's web. Well, I guess we all have to start somewhere. Okay. You really like porridge. Why don't we try you with stale bread? See what you think. I think it's tasty, so that's good. No one's really saying anything bad about the food, which is kind of good considering it's porridge, stale bread, barbecued rat. I would have something to say about that, to be quite honest.
Huh?
I do like that you can just like force people to have food. I don't know whether it costs more AP to do it that way. Oh, we've run out of AP. Okay. I'm gonna go and see if we can do this wine rack one. The unfinished basement. It's the level 15 one. Got 17 days left on the bug hunt. 17 days left on the MacGuffin hunt. I really want to do the unfinished basement though. I want to finish it. To get the elven wine. Okay, so this... I think this might be the last one I do this stream. So let's see who we want to take with us. So I'll probably take Lass and Nil just so that we've got some social. This one is a... No, it's not. It's a mind task. So probably then Dugarim, Murgle and Grunson, and leave Gracilla behind. That's an incredibly overpowered party, so we maybe want to bring it, because we've got a cost, you see there. So if we maybe bring it down, it might bring the cost down. No, it doesn't seem to. Okay. Fine, I'll send them all. See if I care, if it makes it easier. Okay, so birds whistle a cheerful morning tune. Shut up, Lassonil yells. Can't you see I'm hungover? I love that. The party encounters an exhausted-looking peasant woman struggling to push a cart of vegetables to market. Hopefully we won't be so mean to her this time. We won't be such jerks. So without a word, Grunson takes the cart handle and helps the woman push the cart. They walk in friendly silence for several miles. A better balanced party now, you see. The forest floor suddenly rushes away from the party's feet. They're caught in a net bag high off the ground. Da, 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 da. The heroes manage to escape the net without damaging it. They move the trap 50 yards down the path, reset it, and catch the hunter in his own trap. Aha! Yes, we're doing well now. A stranger in a tavern sells the party a map, claiming it will lead them to treasure. Oh, I'm sorry, Secret Gems, that you've only just joined. Unfortunately, the stream has been going for since about 2.5 hours, 2 3/4 hours now. And I only really had time for about 3 hours today because I need to make way on the internet connection for Avak to stream a little later on tonight. So because we're both streaming in the day. So what I would say is if you want to, there will be a VOD on my channel in probably a little bit later tonight. So you can catch the whole stream there. And also you can then head over to Avak in about an hour's time and have a watch of his stream. He'll be on Twitch, by the way. Doing Cataclysm, I believe. So, a stranger in a tavern sells the party a map, claiming it will lead them to treasure. Oh, I want the treasure! I want the treasure! Please give me the treasure! We got the treasure! Yes! So, we got 30... Oh, that's rubbish treasure! The map leads to a hollowed out log with 10 gold in it. Some treasure. I know, it's rubbish. Okay, before approaching the Elven winery, Grunson pauses to straighten his clothes. I always feel a bit out of place in this crowd, he says. We easily succeeded on that one because I completely over-leveled the party. Grunson spots a discarded old rack in the winery's garbage. The barbarian shrugs and scoops it up. You can't beat free, he says. Yay, we got our wine rack. The adventurer's water skins low. Sorry, the adventurer's water... I can't speak. The adventurers, water skins low, happen upon a stream. That's better. Think it's safe to drink? Murgle asks. Survival to see if it is safe to drink. The party boils the water, ensuring it's free from parasites. Always be prepared. Only just, though. Murgle and Grunson link arms and skip down the path, whistling cheery tunes. Ah, they're friends. The party happens upon a swordsman who's staring at the clouds. Without turning, he solemnly says, "You should leave this place." Something in his voice makes the party uneasy. They gather their things and move on. Soon after, they hear the sounds of a large battle nearby. Ooh. The heroes set up camp near a small roadside cemetery. As they make dinner, a clawed hand bursts up from a fresh grave. Zombies attack. The heroes re-kill the corpses, but Dugarim suffers a nasty bite wound to his leg. Darn it, I've got a wounded dude now. Okay, so we got the wine rack. Did we get the wine rack? Did we finish? Or do we still have more to do on that quest? Oh, it's still underway. We've got another day's worth of it to do, apparently. That sucks. Okay, never mind. Let's see what everybody wants. So we'll just feed them whatever they want to have. So mead, soda, stale bread, house wine. A story? I wanted to talk to you about something. Okay then, Ramsey. I've since retired and left that hectic life behind. I mostly work as a middleman now, matching up the right thieves to the right jobs. Oh, hang on. So here's the personal story. So you may not know it to look at me, but I was once a higher ranking figure in the Thieves Guild. I've since retired and left that hectic life behind. I mostly work as a middleman now, matching up the right thieves to the right jobs. So you can actually see the whole personal story, and you can see how much you need to unlock little bits. which is pretty awesome. You know, I've never told anyone this, but never mind. Okay, so we've got 2 new patrons. So we've got Harry Jennings, who is a tactician. And we've got Gutshank Git Stomper, who has a very good mind, apparently. And is a level 4 hunter. I always like to know who the new ones are. Soda water. Perfect. We should have a brawl and trash the place. Or not. Jeez, calm down. Yeah, yeah. Don't you dare. How about you hook me up with a cup of soda water? It's really, really good. I can't believe how good this is. Let's say hypothetically that a person left their gold at home. How would you handle that? I would offer them a meal. I would offer them stale bread that they don't like. Ha ha ha. No, I wouldn't. Food is my favourite. We are so close to level 5 now. I enjoy the fact that it helps you on your quests to keep your pub, to serve your pub all the beer and the food. Or your patrons in the pub, sorry. Why don't you have a drink of elven wine? We do have elven wine now. We've got the wine rack. Oh yes, we have elven wine. Isildur, we have elven wine. I'm saying that because Isildur said that elven wine sucked. He didn't like it. He thinks no one needs it. But I think we do. And I'm loving the fact that we're getting extra food and things like that from the quests. It's like all interlinking. And I don't know why that excites me so much, but it does. It just all seems to work together. Why don't you try some elven wine? Does it contain alcohol? Then my answer is yes. Lots of people want to go to bed though. So if we have a look at room and board, we've got 2 occupied rooms. I could have sworn we clicked on more than 2 people to go to bed there, but never mind. What's the house wine? Want some stale bread? I'll try and offer more people elven wine though. See if they like it. Everyone has to have elven wine. It's the new thing. It's great. Do you have a room for me? They're not even reading their reactions to it. I probably should. I'll give someone else some elven wine. Oh, care to sit down and chat to Mistiness Bonybane? So basically, where the personal stories haven't been written, it looks like you have bits of personal story, randomly generated backstories, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Right, well, we'll go and we'll finish the quest, I think. This last quest, and then I think that will be the end of the stream, because it's shown you enough of this game that you can see what's in it, you can see what's not in it, you can see how it's likely to continue. You've seen the leveling, you've seen the way the extra drinks and things come in, you've seen the way extra foods and things come in. I'm pretty impressed with this so far. I think it's a pretty solid game. Right, so see if we can finish that unfinished basement quest. Okay, there's plenty of room in the cellar, but a severe lack of shelving. So we had to have a second day just to finish the quest. It seems a bit odd sometimes, but I'm not going to complain at like 400 gold. Dwarven wine, more commonly known as ale. Yes. So the tavern got up to level 5, but I think with that we are very rapidly approaching the 7 PM point. So I think I'm going to need to end the stream there. However, before we do, we'll just have a quick look at what the quests actually are. Okay, that's just a backstory. What Gerg didn't know is that Bray and I go way back, so I refused the contract and warned her. Gerg still hates me for it. Alright, so there's a massive backstory here. Gerg Stoutbelly tried to hire me to kill that con artist Brayson Pyrite, claimed she was extorting him. Bray and I go way back, so I refused the contract and warned her. Gerg still hates me for it. So kind of, I think when you get a new piece of backstory, you do have to read back through. But I do enjoy the fact that you have this whole big story log thing. Oh, you got a log of what happens to them in their fights as well. So there we are. I think we're just going to quickly give everyone a drink, you know, because you can't leave these people thirsty and hungry. That would just be mean. Some of the adventures I've been on change the way I think. Zombie rats sound tougher, but they're not so much, it turns out. We'll reminisce over a drink, and that'll be maybe the last thing we do. Care to sit down and chat? I always take pride in completing a contract once I accept it. Only one ever escaped. A giant barbarian named Bearfan. I imagine they'll come up later in the game, probably. But yeah, totally impressed with this game. Really impressed with it. I think it's got a lot of potential. I do think I would enjoy probably coming back once it's finished. But as a first little look at it, a first little stream, really enjoyed myself. I hope you guys did as well. So that's going to be the end for today. So I hope you come back next time I stream, or come and check out the videos on the channel at some point. But in the meantime, please all look after yourselves and keep being awesome.